Okay. Alright, well, I'm back. Thanks for waiting for me. I'm ready to go again. Let's get a match going. Let's go.
Okay, round 5. We've got Argyle and is that Argyle and Krabs? Yeah, we got Argyle and Krabs versus Arakasi and Memph. Anchordon and Salty versus Goth and Zaku. Who seems which matchup seems interesting to you?
Do you have a choice again this time? I always pick. You got a choice?
I want to see Anchordon.
Let's do it.
I want to see Anchordon.
Let's go back and see Anchordon. That's a good point. We haven't seen Anchordon for a little bit. Not fully.
All right. Setting up the lobby now.
Oh, yeah.
Gof and Krabs, go ahead and... Oh, no, not Gof and Krabs. Arakasi and Krabs, whenever you've got your lobby set up, y'all can start. As for Anchordon, Salty, and the others...
Salt says nobody wants to see me. They're only here for Anchordon. Salt's getting, like, getting out-hotted. Salt's, like, just not hot enough sitting next to Anchordon. Sorry, Salt.
Oh, I forgot to invite you. How could I forget to invite you?
Easily. Very easily. Thank you. Okay. Gof and Zaku v Salt and Anchordon. Is anyone playing each other twice in this, or is it just once each, one time?
It's twice each.
Okay.
Everyone's playing each other twice.
Have we seen Gof fight Anchordon before, and Zaku v Salt?
No. This should be the last. This should be the last unique matchup, I believe.
And then.
Yeah, in mobs.
So this is round 5.
Yeah, this is round 5. So next round we'll have some repeat rounds.
Okay.
Anchordon going ahead and picking up Rhino spec with crawlers and phoenixes. Okay. Oh, they're both going Rhino spec.
Okay.
That seems very aggressive. Oh, phoenixes on nearly all sides. I see 3 sets of phoenixes.
Double Rhino spec, that is interesting. That's going to be a big punch in round 3. But we know that Zaku and Gof cooperate a lot. We can tell that. So you've got to imagine they're already planning something for that. They're already going to be talking about it. They've done their own unified start. You can see they both went Quick Supply Specialist for early aggression. They also both have Fangs and Phoenixes. Look at that. So very mirrored setups from everyone.
Absolutely. And I've actually heard. I've asked Gof for. I've played with 2v2s with Gof before. Gof loves Quick Supply Specialist.
Yeah, I mean Gof is a very aggressive player.
Yeah, I can. You can see why. It's a 200 extra in the first round. Yeah, that really helps with the aggression.
Oh yeah, I mean the first rounds can be like a little bit awkward when you're trying to get certain types of units out in round 2, especially I think. So being able to kind of steamroll over that a bit definitely helps. I mean, playing this aggressive kind of way definitely like puts the tempo in your court as well. This game's very mental game, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. 100%. Let's see, over on the left side, Salty's trying to do some more aggression. He's got everything loaded up on that left side. Nothing protecting his other tower.
Yeah, all in with a very classic looking formation there for Salt. Balls, crawls, and the marksman behind. The Phoenixes are pretty quick on the right side for blue here. So they may just end up taking the tower in time to make a difference. I don't know. It's going to be pretty tight if so, because very fast Bulls and Crawls have already taken the tower, or are about to take the tower for Team Res. It's going to be happening now.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be there in time. Looking at the other side, blue team... No, it's pretty mixed right now. Looks like there is also another biased formation. Looks like they're about to take each other's tower, maybe? Oh no, red took the tower first. Those Phoenixes are in trouble. If they can get the tower first, though, they can swing this. Classic tower timing.
Yeah, there's the
Classic
amazing tower timing. Look at that. Pinpoint. That's going to be a win for blue now. Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Win across the board for blue there. Dominant on both sides. Good for them.
At least the drill puppies will have they will not be hungry. They've eaten 2 towers.
Oh, yeah. Though, that used to level, but, you know, quite a many patches ago, they nerfed how much XP you got from eating the towers now, so sadly those crawlers still pretty, only halfway through on their level.
How could you starve my poor little drill puppies like this?
Yeah, that was a crazy change
This is
they
animal
made.
cruelty.
I liked it back when the towers gave so much XP. It really felt like there was a terrain advantage to taking the towers, even if you lost the round. But that's old Mechbellum. That's the long time ago of like 4 months ago or something. I don't know, 3 months ago.
Zaku skipping immediately. Goff is still choosing. Salty picked up fire control system. Incredon picked up missiles. Goff ends up picking fire control system.
You can see
Where is
Zaku
that
and
missile
Gof pick things at different times and pick different things. I think that means they're gonna lose. They're not in sync anymore. They've lost.
It's all Loger.
Yeah,
Round 2.
It's immediately Jover. They're not gonna win another round for the rest of the tournament.
Absolutely not. They're done. This is the fatal mistake that loses them the entire tournament.
I think they're fighting. I think if you went into their Discord, they're probably screaming at each other right now. Improved firepower control system? Do you think this is a game? That was them. I just went in the channel. That's what you heard. No DKP.
Minus 50 DKP.
That's right. Crazy thing is, I think there's probably viewers who are like younger than that joke. Now that I think of it, DKP. There's like a whole new generation who probably don't even know what DKP is.
I only know that term because Zavis, I don't know if you remember Zavis, like got me to play World of Warcraft long ago.
When did you play WoW?
Okay, when I say long ago, it's relative, but like 2019, I think, maybe?
Oh, recent, okay. So you're one of those viewers. Hang on, in the game, the crawlers cleaning up from the flank there. A lot of Phoenixes are on the map, on the right side. Like, it's a very, like, Phoenix kind of game on both sides. As we saw the tower timing last time as well. Looks like this time, though, the crawlers are going to sweep straight in, take that tower, and it's a red team victory for the Phoenixes here. Still a nice amount of crawlers there to support the Phoenixes. You're actually seeing red win pretty convincingly on their side, too. So there you go. Actually, Zaku and Gof, I told you. It's the Discord. They're in trouble now. They go down there.
Salty is picking up intensive training. Incredon picking up intensive training as well. I would be surprised if Goff and Zaku... Oh, mass-produced fortresses.
See? Same
What
time
is
again.
happening?
Sol and Incredon picking intensive training like synchronized swimmers together. Captain Zaku hasn't picked yet. They're gonna lose this match. I'm telling you. Everyone thinks I'm joking. Zaku's again screaming at Gof about mass-produced fortress right now.
They're like actually listening in right now, and they're just thinking like, how can we make Beagle and Starbright upset?
Okay, it is Rhino round as well, Starbright. The level 3 Rhinos are here?
Level 2 Rhinos. But I see that Salty has used intensive training on their Rhino. What did Incredon use their intensive training on? The crawlers? I think it might be the crawlers.
Maybe.
There's a crawler in his back right corner that I think that's what he used it on.
Interesting to not use it on the Overlord, I'll be honest. Overlord does come in for Incredon.
Or the Rhino. Very surprised to see it on the crawlers, but hey.
Now,
if it works, it works.
The Rhino kind of supports what Salt is doing a bit more, I think. Really becomes a nice linchpin of that aggressive ball and crawl comp. Look at that Rhino tank the Vulcan perfectly there. That was amazing. But trouble in the backline as Phoenixes come in and clean up that tower from, I think it's Gof, is far blue. Takes out both the towers there, using a movement beacon to make sure they get both of them by the look of it. That's nice stuff. Funnily enough, though, it's not enough. Yeah, if you look at the main battle line, Red still, I can't keep my name straight for right this second, but Red's still absolutely cleaning their way through. That's Salty Salt's force, I just remembered.
Yep.
Busting straight through Gof.
Too.
Yeah. Dominant victory there. Meanwhile, on the other side, Incredon looking pretty good, actually. Look at that. Incredon with the boats cleans up as well. Another turnaround. It was the turning point. Blue down to 1466. They're in real danger here. It's only round 4, but look how much damage has been dealt already. It's crazy. There's some really big units on the field.
I've seen swings before, though. I've seen things turn around real bad before.
What's your favorite swing?
Still in sync, though. Both picking up junior manufacturing damn near simultaneously. Captain Zaku skipping immediately. Goff still picking. I'm beginning to believe you, Beagle.
Yeah. Oh, Goff's in sync with the enemy now.
Oh no! It's a double cross.
How can you pick junior manufacturing specialist? That's what they picked. Not that they know that yet. but after, in round 5, it'll be that's what they picked. And, you know, Captain Zaku will be right. I think that the chakras have not been aligned for this round, for this match.
I want Incredon so badly to win right now. I need Incredon. I want Incredon to be happy.
That's wholesome. That's nice. I want that too.
I know to be happy.
Everyone? There's no one you know where you're like, oh, fuck that bitch. There's no one? You're not petty about anyone you've ever met? Did you start, like, really legitimately considering that question there? Like, looking for, like, a legit answer?
I try not to hold grudges.
It's me. It's because it's me. That's why you can't say anything.
I just don't. I used to be a very angry person, and I try not to hold grudges anymore. It's too much mental energy to be upset at people.
It's a serious, good answer to a joke question. I appreciate it. That's a good lifestyle. That's a good mindset. Good for you. What's not a good mindset is not agreeing with your co-op partner and picking junior manufacturing specialist, which the enemy picked. Look at red. Actually, not steamroll. Wait a minute. Green's fucking dominating. Wait a minute. What? Where'd all the phoenixes come from? What? I think I was doing a bit, and I was like, oh, look, red's winning. Wait, where'd all these phoenixes come from, and why is red dead?
This was their plan all along.
No, it really is.
I think Zaku dumped a lot of money into phoenixes, and I guess that helped a little.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep track of 2v2 at the best of times, but I also really had counted out like that many phoenixes showing up immediately.
What happened here? I'm gonna go take a look on this left side.
That is a lot of level up phoenixes.
Those phoenixes fed pretty good. I think what happened was those there's just a critical mass of phoenixes that was able to take out the Rhino.
And that Rhino did a lot of work being the tank against the Vulcan. So once that Rhino goes down, the rest of the line falls.
I see a tungsten going down right on top of that Vulcan though. That might be enough to push through this time. Maybe. We'll see. On the other side here.
Yeah, a lot of warf in those phoenixes on the left side. Then on the right side, I see forts, I see bombardments, I see missile strikes. Interesting that you can see Goff has the biased right side formation but no shield yet, and an orbital bombardment coming down there. Well, it might not be the nicest thing that ever happened in that formation. I think it could probably be stand to be placed a little bit more forward. But I guess some of those Mustangs are going backwards to deal with the crawlers, so they want to catch everything. Apparently the Rhino got recycled too. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Tungsten, though, still going to grab all those balls and the Mustangs with the items and levels, which is really rough. If it gets that Overload too, I think it's in big trouble for Salt.
Judging by the trajectory that the game thinks it's going to go, yeah, I think that Overlord's going to eat it.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough. If Salty Salt, as they said in chat, knew that Orbital would be there, they really should have spent 100 on a mobile beacon and moved all their units backwards.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because the Rhino won't be there, but everything else is. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, it dodged it! It dodged it!
Yeah, the Overlords are right, but those big healthy balls of Mustangs are dead, which is a big problem. Meanwhile, on the other side, it looks like Goff No, not Gof. This is Zaku sending Phoenixes up the middle, sideways with Mobile Beacon to go straight for the towers. That's a pesky little airstrike. I like that.
Mobile Beacon, I've seen that a lot in high-level play. It's just push the Phoenixes through to snipe the towers.
That's clever. It wasn't necessary in the end because at the same time, Zaku did win. Gof, meanwhile, has lost to Incredon, and now it's Incredon's Crawler and Speed Fang, supported by Air Force, versus a whole mess of Phoenixes for Zaku, and don't forget that Vulcan.
I think if they can take out the Phoenixes, I think Incredon will be golden.
Yeah, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen because the Phoenixes are too busy with the Fangs. And there's just no anti-air really at this point, so Incredon's about to carry this. God, Overlords are so cool. Look at him come in.
Look at the boat go. Oh, I see a launch overload too. So that's attacks coming out every 2 seconds.
Oh, that's scary.
That Overlord is pushing out so much damage.
It's really close here. 366 life for blue, 761 for red. Surely we're going to see the conclusion. Close. Yeah, in round 7.
Yeah, this will definitely be the last round.
Or round 6.
coming out for Captain Zaku immediately. Goff falls closely behind. I think they're resyncing.
They're back in control. Blue is synced back up again. Or Zaku has leashed Gof again. I don't know how that works. What were you saying about Salty and Incredon?
No, they're still choosing. Salty picks up Incendiary as well. Incredon is still choosing.
Could it just be that Incendiary is good?
It certainly wrecks me all the time.
Yeah, I don't like fire. I'm famously weak to fire.
Here's a cute... Oh, and Incredon picks up Anti-Interference? What? Wait, you picked up Anti-Hack? Wait, what? Why?
Anti-Hack. Anti-Hack. That is an interesting pickup. For what purpose? It goes on the Rhino here.
I guess he's just super afraid of it turning around and murdering all his stuff?
It actually looks like, if you look, that Salt bought the Incendiary and then placed it on Incredon's side for Incredon. Maybe that's why Incredon didn't bother getting it.
So selfish, Incredon. I thought you were better than this.
Someone yelled out Hackers Pog. Oh, yep. Salt has Hackers. Salt has brought in...
Has hackers?
For the last round, Salt has brought in Hackers with their blob formation. Shielded Hackers.
Ah, okay.
Interesting.
That's why. Oh, can the missiles come down in time to fire? Yeah, nice.
Unfortunately, everything still dies to the fire.
Oh, they almost, Red Team almost hacked the Vulcan, but one of the snipers blew it up at the last second.
Yeah, fucking sniper just getting more points. Unfortunately, that means that Zaku is going to take out everything here. All over. It's all down to Incredon.
Ooh.
They're dead.
Ooh.
Well, there's one thing that Red Team was definitely more synced up on, dying at the same time. GG to Blue Team.
GG to Blue Team.
They brought him close. Salty Stone and Incredon had him down to 366 HP. Gof and Zaku, I think, would have been sweating that one a bit more. But victory still goes to them. Good play, good job. The Hackers. The Hackers were a little bit too little too late there, I think. I liked the idea of, like, something out of left field to really surprise them. But there was just so much... Like, that Incendiary just ruined everything, I think. Just the shields weren't enough to stop the Incendiary fully landing.
Yeah, they stopped just before where the missiles landed, and so the fire went off, and it was over from there.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Looks like the other match finished up. Spin Cycle, that's Arakasi's team, won against Krabs and Paladin.
Congratulations.
All right, round 6. We're starting to get into some more familiar matchups. We've got Incredon's team versus Arakasi's team, and we have Krabs' team versus Ricochet's team. Okay,
so we should watch whoever we didn't watch last time. And we watched Arakasi first last time, so who's the not Arakasi matchup?
That would be Ricochet and Krabs.
Okay, I think we should watch them.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, this works out really well. We could just watch the other side.
That's right. It's like you planned this.
It's almost like I planned this. I did not plan this. I'm a fool.
Well, we're 2 hours and 45 minutes in, which means it's time for me to finish the last 4 nuggets in my nugget box. Oh, and I should probably accept the match, though. Oh.
There it is. There they are. There they are. Alright.
Alright, you gotta... I gotta finish these 4. You gotta commentate for like the next 2 minutes while I finish these 4, so then they're done forever.
I got you.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so this, while I have control of the stream, there's this hot no, I'm not doing that. Okay, y'all can start that match whenever you're ready. Arakasi and Inkerdon, whenever y'all have your matches set up, y'all can set that up, or y'all can get that launched. I will have to admit, even though I don't like McDonald's chicken nuggets, it's still a guilty pleasure for me to just get those. Because as it turns out, chicken nuggets are an excellent sauce delivery system. I can just use shitty ass chicken nuggets to deliver buffalo sauce into my gullet.
And
okay,
did you know you can just drink buffalo sauce?
Oh no! As much as I like spicy foods, I could not just swallow spicy food. I would die and suffocate.
Well, the spoiler is I don't even know what buffalo sauce is because I don't live in America. But McDonald's chicken nuggets, at least here in Australia, taste like a tasty cardboard.
It seems to be a trend with a lot of fast food joints that are famous in the West. It's like KFC, McDonald's, like in America and in Canada, absolute dog shit garbage. McDonald's abroad, KFC abroad, the most fucking delicious thing you've ever eaten.
Sorry, I couldn't stop like laughing to myself this whole time because like you said the West and it just makes you think of like a mad guy of like a Greek statue as a Twitter avatar. I'm sorry, the modern age has ruined me. Like, you were talking about that, and all I could think of is someone getting, like, mad that, like, the West has fallen because, like, McDonald's nuggets are bad at home but good abroad. I don't know,
chicken nuggets in America are bad. This is clear evidence that the West has fallen.
Yeah, I don't know. My brain is really broken in 2023. It's only gonna get worse, I think.
Oh, you and me both.
What's happening with the game? We need to pay attention to the game.
Both Fungi and Ricochet both pick a speed spec, and it looks like they've both got really aggressive posturings.
Immediate mobile beacon for Fungi. That's interesting. Look at those crawlers. This is round 1. Immediate mobile beacon. That's a big investment.
Yeah. What did they? I guess doing that way. I guess he's intending on like trying to distract that right flank. I mean, it might work out. Maybe not.
I don't really know. They're like trying to not all die to the sledges. They're like going for the tower now. I mean, some of them are gonna make it through. Some of the baby sea turtles are gonna make it off the beach. Not all, but some.
Oh, and the sledges got distracted from the sledges on the right side got distracted. So they were not there to kill the fangs, and the fangs and the Phoenixes were able to break through and kill the marksman.
That was nice.
Yeah.
Sea turtles 1, seagulls probably a lot still, but anyway, it is a victory for blue on that side. On the right side, red was looking really good until the Phoenixes both blew up. I think the Fangs will still beat the marksman, but then they have to beat the incoming force from blue, and I don't think they're going to do that.
No, absolutely not. I think they will absolutely kill this marksman, though. This marksman, though, has eaten quite well. Oh, maybe not, though. The tower goes down, and the Phoenixes are coming in the rear.
I don't think this is nice. I think the Fangs deserve the win, and I don't think it's nice that they're not going to get it. Oh, they got it. Good for them.
Oh, they got it. They got it. I would hate to be one of those poor guys down there.
I too would hate to die. I agree, Starbun.
Well, when you put it like that.
I do prefer life. I mean, what unit in Mechbellum has the best odds of living? Like, what do you choose? If you have to be a Mechbellum unit and you want to live, what unit do you pick?
If I had to pick a Mechbellum unit that I think would live the longest, probably either a Phoenix or a Marksman.
Wrong, Melting Point. You're so wrong, it's Melting Point.
I still remember that one melting point when we did 2v2s that just showed up on the flank and just annihilated everything because that one fucking shield would not go down.
I hate melting points, but I also love them. But it'd be quite a large crew on melting point, so you could just be like the janitor on a melting point, you know, and that's probably like a good position to be in.
Yeah, probably. Unless you happen to be a very poor, unfortunate soul on one of those strategic melting points.
Yeah. Yeah, the assault melting points, that's right. Okay, so Mobile Beacon use continuing over on the left. See what they're doing with the Phoenixes there? Or trying to. Actually, it's with the Crawlers mainly, but the Crawlers, the Turtles do not make it to the beach this time, actually.
Unfortunate. And it looks like his left flank got beaten up pretty bad, too. I don't think this worked out that well this time.
No, not this time. What's going on the right? We're seeing the cleanup phase of the battle over here, but it looks like green is kind of like roles reversed. Green and red swapping who lost and who won on each flank.
Yeah, I was looking at that side. Red got a bunch of more Phoenixes, but red... Wait, am I getting my colors right? Red got a lot more Phoenixes, but blue just kind of piled up the aggression, so they were able to break through really quickly to the front line that basically wasn't there anymore. They are going to get the tower, though.
They are going to get the tower, and then everybody else with it, I think.
Yeah, I think they've got this in the... Yeah, red team has got this in the bag, regardless.
Yeah, those are some scary Mustangs.
Marksmen.
When Mustangs are allowed to do things, they're quite frightening.
Oh, absolutely.
Those Mustangs, I think, was it 30,000 damage? Let me check them. Yeah, those Mustangs, 30,000 damage. Well, 27k. A lot of damage in that round. They were level 2.
Now they're level 2.
Yeah, so even more. And that's just positioning, right? That's just like the positioning worked out for them so well. They went around the world, they fought like everything on the map.
Yeah. Although fire coming down from... I think that's Funguy's firebomb.
Firebomb?
Yeah, that's Funguy's fire... Or the incendiary bomb.
Oh, I see it now, yeah. Now the shield will actually stop over half of it there, so I think those Mustangs... It depends where they stop. I think they don't have enough health, they'll just die anyway, I think.
No, so... Cool thing, a little detail about the smoke and the fire call downs. If the missiles hit shields on this little middle line, they don't produce any smoke and fire. So I think those... Oh no, but they're running into the fire anyways. Oh no! They're chasing at the crawlers! Because
it's not an even spread, it's where the missile hits or doesn't hit, right. But as you said, everything's just dead anyway. Hey, that's the mobile beacon.
Matter, they ran into the fire.
The mobile beacon crawlers made that happen basically by luring them into the fire, whether they knew it or not. Maybe that was planned. On the other side, Red taking out the towers and already done with a fight. Damn, Red is already done. So no matter how good Green does here, sadly, and they're not doing that great anyway, because their fangs are going to walk into their own fire, maybe. Already have.
I think they're going to get stuck on the shield. They're spending quite a bit of time. Half of them are hitting the shield, the other half are hitting the tower, and it's just... They're going to get towered. It's not going to go great for them.
I didn't realize
Why can't we turn around and shoot the things about to shoot us?
Yeah, it's actually like based on where the shield is, where the projectiles are going, but yeah, too bad for them. Whew! Okay, Krabs and Arlyle are not too scared, I think, here in round 3. That was a lot of damage to deal in an early round.
Yeah. I think Krabs' incendiary blunted Ricochet's aggression there, because I saw some fire there, and I think it kind of just melted all the chaff in the Mustangs.
I didn't see the fire that went over on the other side. I've been watching the left side a lot, but it's time to watch the right side this time. I want to see Ricochet versus Arlyle here. I can see we've got a Phoenix with charge shot already early on. Fangs and Phoenixes and Arcs dealing with a crawler flank in the rear. Quite a serious clump for Rick on the right here. Seen this formation a lot. People really like this kind of default aggressive formation this tournament. And in general, you know, this isn't anything new. We've seen this in the first tournament as well, where Arakasi really took it all the way to the finish line.
Very common formation. Like down to the units in their exact placement. Column crawlers in the front, balls right behind them, and Mustangs right behind them.
Yeah, quite susceptible to artillery or a missile as we see here, unless you shield it though, I think. You need those missile interception towers or something.
Well, that's why the crawlers are there, although there's no crawler on that particular angle. But that's why the crawlers are in the formation they usually are, is to make sure that they take this not support for units like the Mustangs.
So we can see the blob coming in without being missiled there. Shielded balls with life vamp is a scary thing to go up against. Even for the 4 Phoenixes here, which should be good at taking out the balls, just with that energy shield as well, the rate of fire is just too low to take them out, and then Death Blob is very alive and kicking. It can be a big win for Ricochet on the right, this time against Arlisle. Back on the left, it's the opposite, where it's Arlisle and Krabs. So Krabs' army with the fortress they just bought coming in. The Mustangs are going to outpace the fort is the only problem I see here. But other than that, a pretty sizable amount of units left. Who do you think is going to take it here, green v red, in the mop-up?
It's hard. I think it really depends on these balls. If they live, I think Ricochet has this. If they don't go down, though, I think Ricochet will really struggle to take down this fortress, even though it's only at a quarter health left.
Yeah, I mean, can the one marksman do it? Because all the balls are going to be dead before the Mustangs are cleared, I think. Yeah, there goes the last ball. The west has fallen. It's just the Mustangs now with the marksman in the back. That is 2 marksmen and one's level 2. That fort is going to go down. And it's a lot closer than it looked, I think.
I misjudged that.
Okay, it is kind of close. 2 marksmen. Oh, if that marksman had got the shot off at the end, it would have been huge.
Absolutely huge, yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah, really close. Comes down to 2 marksmen for Ricochet, and I think that's the closest finish we've seen all tournament.
Yeah. I've seen matches that were decided just like there was like a crawler or a fang left.
I love when that happens.
Absolutely. Tech spec for everyone except I think that was Argyle that skipped it. Yeah.
I think so too. Yeah, I think they got skill specialist.
They got skill spec, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now the smoke still persisting over here on the left battle. So Crab's still going to deal with some smoke all over where the shielded fort is now. 2 shielded forts for Crabs. How do you feel about Crabs' army comp versus Fungus over on the left as an MPIC?
I'm not feeling it on that left side, but that does seem like to be intentional. That Fungi's left side is just kind of there to stall things out. Left side, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think. The problem is going to be those shields. I would be more comfortable with Fungi's position if he had EMP missiles. EMP missiles are very great. Very good at killing shields.
Yeah. Yeah, I do love the EMP missiles on the Melting Point. It's one of their best pickups, I think. But Melting Point really makes great use of a lot of their attacks. As you can see here, the range coming in for the laser. Just gets onto those big giants really early before Chaff can sweep in and waste your time. Though unfortunately in this case, that is what's happening because the shield goes down and the MP loses targeting. There we go, back onto the fort, and that's going to go down. And you're right. You're right, the Crab's going to get the left tower, but that's not the whole story here.
Tower goes down though, and I think Krabs is gonna pick up clean up here. Over on the right side though, looks like Ricochet's aggression is well, kind of just finished cleaning up his side of the fight, and he's coming over to. I was gonna say help, but that melting point goes down, and it's Krabs versus Ricochet now.
I'd say the melting point did good in taking out the enemy fort. You know, it certainly wasn't a wasted investment. But with that left side tower given up, you know, just not enough overall to win their own 1v1. Now it's down to Rick versus Krabs. Can this giant blob of Mustangs and the Marksman do it again? It looks like they're doing better than last time.
there is a steel ball that just ran off on its own and murdered the tower, and I think they're in a really good position now.
I didn't even see that hero ball. Go off and take that tower.
Hero ball just like I'm gonna go attack this tower. Just went under the shield and beat the tower.
That's why Ricochet did even better this time. I realize now. I didn't understand that the ball went and got the tower while I wasn't looking. Nice stuff. And under the shield too at the low range means no having to get through the shield as well.
On the other hand, though, not taking out the shield means that the shield isn't still there.
Also true. Also a good point. Gets that shield again this round.
Giant Hunter, Fungi, and Crabs. Which, yeah.
Hunting each other's giants.
Yeah, Fungi picks up energy diffraction on the melting points. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, to be honest.
That's weird. What is that for? For the Mustangs? For the crawlers?
Maybe? I feel like Electromag should have been the way to go. Kill the shields immediately so your units can go to work. I guess
I would probably have agreed, but you know, the one thing about the melting points that isn't super intuitive is they do have splash on the laser. It's not really like, oh no, it is listed now as a stat. There you go, 3 meters on this card. But that does mean that with the 5 beams, maybe they're more effective against the crawlers and Mustangs than we think. I guess we'll have to see.
My issue is like, you don't want your melting points targeting those in the first place, I don't think.
No, you don't. You'd rather slap down some arc lights or something instead. Meanwhile, on the right side, look at this on the right side.
I see some fire trickery, incendiary and oil to just set everything on fire.
Yeah, but are they going to land at the wrong time? Like, is the incendiary going to be there to set the oil off in time? Yeah, no, it is. That is an interesting formation.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the point of the back incendiary, really.
Maybe they're trying to catch a sniper? I don't know.
Didn't really work. Just ended up you only needed the front one anyway. Tower does go down still from Ricochet's forces attacking it, so the incendiary didn't stop that. Ricochet's still looking good. Maybe not as good with the fire burning and everything, but still really good.
Yeah, he's still gonna clean up here. The balls are they just don't care about the Phoenixes. They've got shields, they're level 3, those Phoenixes are only level 1.
Meanwhile, on the left you can see the MP multi-beam. It really cuts the damage down. Look how long it takes an MP to kill even one sledgehammer with that multi-beam. Rough.
Very rough. I truly don't think multi-beam is... I even took it out of my own tech list lineup there. I don't think it's that good, although maybe there are better players out there that can tell me otherwise.
I used to swear by it, but seeing it on the sledges there, wow, that damage was low. Unless that was a tower thing, unless it was because the tower was still debuffing it, but I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either, no.
Nibble says multi-beam's a trap for any unit that can get it. Wait, there's other units that can get multi-beam? Oh, hackers.
Hackers.
Right. Yeah, rough stuff. It's definitely a back and forth here. The health pools are very low. I mean, very close. Both sides able to kind of lose. Yeah, it does. Shield device for
Shield
Fungi.
Spec and Electromag for Fungi and Ricochet, respectively. Argyle picking up Electromag as well. I imagine for Ricochet, those are going to get plopped on top of the Fortress Shields.
Yes, I imagine so. And this is the one that's good against shields, right? This isn't the Storm. This is the EMP,
yeah.
and this takes out shields really nicely.
Oh yeah. Both Crabs and Argyle get EMP as well.
Yeah, we see EMPs going down. One onto a shield for the MP, the other one just straight up onto where all the balls and stangs are going to be, I think. I kind of would like to see that EMP a little bit further along, but maybe they're trying to avoid a potential shield, I don't know. I feel like it's going to miss the Mustangs where it is, but maybe they know the lead time better than I do. I'm very out of practice.
That lead time looks about good to me.
Yeah, I mean, they are fast units, those Mustangs, so I guess we'll see.
And they're moving at 19-2. I think...
Speed specialist, you're right.
Yeah, they're speed specialists, so yeah, those go fast.
Let's find out. I think we're about to see it. I'm going to see this...
20 seconds to start, at least.
I'm going to see the starting blast here, and I'm going to go over to the left side and pay them a little bit of attention. Here comes the EMP. Yeah, that got most of them. Did get most of them, so...
Good stand to move him back a little bit. Yeah, that was pretty on target.
I'm gonna go over to the left side now after watching that, and you can see the shielded MPs. A whole lot of fangs as well of the MPs. And the multi-beam is going, but it really does struggle to do the damage. Luckily, a few of the beams convalescing on the fort there takes it out. I'm not a huge believer in the multi-beam here, but I don't think it's doing terrible now that there's some chaff to give them a little bit more work. It seems to be doing okay. Oh, but then the EMP comes in and that fort doesn't go down anymore. The EMP versus the multi-beam MPs really, that's a lot of eggs in that basket that just turn off.
Very unfortunate. Yeah, I think that multi-point's about to go down. But, you know, admittedly, they did do quite a bit of work. So, you know what? I'm not gonna... I'll give them credit for that. Still, though, Ricochet again having to come in to save the day. And looks a lot closer. And those EMP... the EMP Stormcallers turning off the absorption on the steel balls. I think that's going to be critical here. Still,
yeah.
Still though, that's a lot of stuff versus that one fortress.
Yeah,
it's gonna be close. If
that fort was just a little bit tankier, maybe, but not quite. The EMP definitely very valuable for left red there for crabs, but not Arakasi, Ricochets. Why do we specifically Arakasi and Ricochet? Are their names similar or something?
I don't know.
But anyway, Rick's army is just really snowbally strong. Like that death ball of. Well, bulls. The death bulls are really strong. It's level 4 Mustangs now. One of the bulls level 4. The marksman is level 4. It is such an elite army over here. It's crazy how well they're doing.
And Ricochet also just picked up, was that senior... No, it was senior defense. Never mind. I thought that was senior attack specialist. But even senior defense specialist, those balls are very, very tanky now. Very strong balls.
30,000 HP balls. One of them has a shield, so that's 60,000. These Mustangs have 5,000 HP each, which is crazy. It's a lot.
They scale up pretty surprisingly, like terrifyingly.
Yeah, that's wild. Over on the left, meanwhile, the melting point on the right is doing pretty good. Level 3 already. So that is a good amount of damage. There definitely needs to be some more secret sauce here, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess they just need some more crowd clear, you know, for these MPs. I think like just some more arc lights, Vulcans, something.
Yeah, definitely. I would also like. Oh yeah, there it is. Seawiz for the Stormcaller. I think if we can stop his melting point from getting turned off by the EMP. I think that'd be
oh yeah. It's hard to hear you on the front line over the little bombardment, but yeah, the Seawiz tower is helping to stop the EMP Stormcalls. It'll be a big deal. Unfortunately, the left is still going down.
Bombardment,
yeah.
Kind of annihilated that left flank.
Yeah, and the Seawiz is trying, but it's not going to be able to hold against all of this. Look at all the crawlers!
Oh my god. Oh, they've got replicate. That's why. Oh no, Seawiz chat, no! And now the crawlers are gonna eat the melting point. Rest in peace, melting point.
It's a big battle here still, though. Now here comes Ricochet's army to fight Krabs'. It's a huge 2v2 battle now. Each of these players has really dominantly defeated their 1v1 and is having a massive battle, just this huge confrontation in the center now.
Yeah, I think this particular match is just gonna come down to who is on that right side? Argyle? Can Argyle, like, can Argyle and Fungi, can they blunt the other team long enough for their teammate to come in and pick up the win?
Yeah, it's wild. You know, we said before, like, earlier in this match, that the two marksmen was the closest I've seen in the tournament, right? Now we're seeing, like, the unclosest in the sense of just, like, I mean, again, there's only two marksmen living there, but I mean also the sense of, like, just the size of these armies meeting after the 1v1s is huge. It's massive. And we're into round 9 now, and both teams still have, like, 2,000 health left each, because the battles keep being so close. This is a really big game.
This is a really good match.
It is.
Photon over here for Ricochet, just dropping it right on top of all of that big clump of units.
And I actually agree with Bounty Giver, as I often do in chat. Bounty says, with these two keep going to the 1v1s, it might actually be the time for a War Factory here. War Factory could actually be the defining factor here in cleaning up the final battle.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Because they can start to afford it. Bounty is definitely cooking with this one, and because you're already beating your side so good, if you're confident you can keep that up, bring in the War Factory, and, you know, embrace your role as the late game carry of these rounds.
I finally see that those EMP missiles I've been begging Fungi to get. I finally see them. I want to see them really work.
Hopefully. They are a great tech. I don't know if it's too little too late, but they are a great tech. They slow, they turn off tech, they fuck up shields, they're going constantly. They're a great thing to pick up on the MPs. Super powerful.
I see another incendiary oil on the right side.
It's a crazy amount of that going on.
I'm not sure if that's gonna go off though, cause the EMP by itself is not quite enough to take down the shield. So it'll get it down to like 5,000 health, but it's not gonna kill it entirely.
It's gonna kill my frame rate, that's what it's gonna do.
Oh god, my frames are dying too. Oh fuck.
Photoned all over, it's a whole bunch of golden gods fighting on the right battlefield, but it looks like it's gonna be Ricochet again, unless I'm sorely mistaken. Let's see how the EMP missiles are turning things on the left for Fungi versus Crabs. Looks stronger! Vulcan in here too to clear up the chaff, it looks better. Don't know if Fungi's gonna win though.
Oh, but I think it ended up being just a bit better, but I think you're absolutely right on your comment beforehand. I think it was too little too late. I really think he should have gotten it sooner. Because now those fortresses are leveled up, one of them is level 3, and that is a 20,000 HP shield.
It's really painful to watch the level 3 MP get onto the level 2 fort and sit the laser on it for like 5 seconds and not kill it. The multi-beam is really ruining these MPs at doing the job they're meant to be good at. I think without multi-beam, they'd be doing so much better.
Absolutely. Still, it seems to be good enough as Ricochet is now rolling in, getting on top of that fortress, and there's nothing really around to stop the steel balls this time. So
dominant there.
Quite a bit more dominant there.
Yeah, now you see Blue pulling in front thanks to Rick. Maybe even thanks to Fungi doing a bit better there with the EMP missiles, so there's less to clean up. But either way, this is the battle of Rick. This is absolutely Rick's match. Rick is carrying Blue. Rick is stomping on Arlisle, and then just coming on over to stomp on Crabs as well. It's all about Rick being able to continue to stay so dominant in their lane to be able to do that to Crabs after. And it's all about, can Arlisle be more of a speed bump? Can they shore up their defenses and buy more time with blood?
So the card picks came out. Fungi picked up extended range Vulcans, which is a pretty good pickup for them, I think. Everyone else picked up drop Vulcans. There's gonna be Vulcans raining from the sky right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Ricochet is getting 2 Vulcans dropped on top of them. They know, blue team or red team knows that Ricochet is the threat right now.
It makes a lot of sense. Stop Rick and you've got a chance. You can see shields going down for red team. Onto Arlisle, just really trying to shore up. It's like a defense in depth. Trying to shore up the defending line of Arlisle to save time. If you mouse over Arlisle, look at all the call-ins. It actually goes off my screen, all of their power-ups.
Oh my god.
Such a long match.
Like 10 rounds, my goodness.
Alright, and similarly, Fungi has got to do the absolute level best they can here. I see a lot of leveled up Fangs with Mech Rage in range. Have they always had those? That seems like a really good line of Fangs.
Wow, I didn't even notice the Fangs.
You never do until it's too late. The Vulcans drop in, and they're messing up some of Ricochet's backline. They're going to get a tower, which is pivotal. That surprise Commando Vulcan is going to make a big difference here as they take the tower out. That's 8 seconds of vulnerability for Ricochet's otherwise very invulnerable push, and Ricochet's force looks in a lot of trouble now. I don't think they're going to push through this time.
No, he's still getting the tower. Oh, here goes the tower. I don't think he, like, is decisively winning like he usually does, but he still managed
Still a
to
win.
push through that. But I think
Still a
he's in
win.
a much weaker position than he was.
Meanwhile, look over at the other side. Fungi isn't dead. Okay, now they're dead.
Now they're dead.
Man, that turned really quickly. I had like 3 full up giants, and I said that, and 3 seconds later they were all dead. But yeah, like, Rick absolutely not as dominant going into this final confrontation. And this might actually not be a win.
That rear Vulcan actually splits Ricochet's army too, so there's not this big death ball of units rolling at fungi, or not fungi, rolling at
Crabs, yeah.
Crabs anymore, yeah.
The storms in the back are the secret sauce here for Crabs, but is it enough? These Mustangs still do a lot of damage. There's an arc light and there's 2 marksmen.
Oh my god.
Wow, really? Wow,
yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
They're gonna be 7 next round. Okay, it all comes down to range here. And the marksmen have 20 more range on the storms, but they're in perfect range to get killed in 1 volley. Oh, rip.
Oh.
Woo! They turn it around there. Crabs and Arlisle hanging on there. It's not a decisive comeback, but they stop the bleed for now. Round 11.
That required 2 drop Vulcans, though. I don't know if they can maintain it.
Round 11, Starbright. This is a crazy match. Everyone goes for EMP except for 1.
Fungi instead goes for range spec.
There it is! War Factory, War Factory, War Factory! 2 for Crabs, 1 for Fungi. And it's interesting, Fungi goes, you can see because the blue team has more health, Fungi goes for the economy tech, but is this really the round to worry about what's going to happen next round? I prefer Crabs here going for 2 of them and investing in the tank tech. Because Crabs knows if they don't win this match, this round, they're probably not going to be alive to have to pay the debt next time.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think matches past round 10, the matches can get very, very swingy. It's actually an anomaly that the matches have been this tight. So
Oh yeah.
There's gonna be a breaking point where someone just wins so absolutely decisively and just chunks off all of those HP.
I think this is it. I think this has to be where it all ends. I'd be amazed if this wasn't the conclusion. Sledgehammer production for Crabs is 2 War Factories. Phoenix production.
That's a sledgehammer every 2 seconds.
Yeah, Phoenix production for Fungi, meanwhile, which is interesting. No War Factories on the other side that I can see. But, man, I mean, Crabs has already been winning. Now Crabs has 2 War Factories making sledges in the back line. If Ricochet doesn't...
Blue team has dropped double EMP on top of Crabs there, though. Or not Crabs, on top of
Oh my
Argyle.
god!
They really want Ricochet. They know they need Ricochet is the linchpin here.
Yeah, Rick's going for a super dominant win, trying to keep as much army as possible alive to come in and clean up later, and it's looking fantastic. Almost the entire army of Rick looks like it's still alive, and they are... I'm not going to say that word, I don't know why my mind went to throbbing, but they are marching for victory. They're radiant with strength right now, and they're on the way. The War Factories are already dead for Fungi. 1 still alive for Crabs. It's serious. Starbright, this is serious.
Yeah, it looks like that. I think that double EMP was the thing that.
I think it's over.
Camel's back.
I think it's over. Special Forces.
Wow, some of Fungi's not even lived here.
Yeah, Special Forces raid takes out a tower, but that's it. GG. Wow, that was a huge game. Look at the damage.
Oh, ow, ow. Imagine if one of those War Factories lived.
That was massive. In the end, it didn't feel like the War Factories made a big difference in the end. What made the hugest difference was just, like you said, all in on Rick and just going back-to-back 1v1, 1v1, like, doesn't even matter. Just that entire Rick army was alive. It's just a stomp. Well done. That was a huge game. GG to Rick and Fungi. And good job to Crabs and Arlisle as well. Everyone was well played. For it to go that long, you know everyone was playing well.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna check on the results. Spin Cycle won that round. That's an Arakasi win.
They won it big.
Alright, next round. We have Ricochet versus Inkerdon, and we have Arakasi versus Goff. I think last time. But who did we watch last time? I think we watched Goff last time because they got the bye, right?
Yeah, have we seen Go versus Arakasi before? I think we have, because it was one of our first matches, because I remember commenting on them being the tournament winners against each other.
Yes!
And that was Gof and Zaku's first time we saw them, and they cleaned up really hard. Do we want to see if it's a different story this time around? If they can swing it back into their favor for Arakasi and Meth? Or will we miss someone that way?
We're going to miss Inkerdon versus Ricochet if we do that. So that's who we watched last time.
Yeah, I know. Do you want to see the regame to see if it's different, or do you want to see Inkerdon and Rick?
It's a hard choice. I don't know. It's a hard choice.
I don't know.
I'm going to spread the love. I'm going to spread the love. Let's go watch Inkerdon and Ricochet.
Okay. Alright, we're gonna go watch them. Let's go see them. Every dog will have their day today. That must put us in round 7, right?
This is round 7, yes.
Very good. Over halfway now, folks. Can I see...
I don't know if I don't know if you can see it on your end. I can definitely see everything on my end because I'm the one who made the.
Can you tell me what the standings are right now for the players? Like who's in the lead with our 5 teams and who's how the points are going?
Yeah. So the Mobsters, Goff's team. Oh, hang on. Let me get into spectator. Mobsters, Goff's team, they're in the lead. They've got a 3-1 win-loss ratio.
That's good.
Followed by Ricochet and Arakasi. They both have a 3-2 win-loss record. In 4th place, we've got Krabs and Argyle. They've got 2 wins, 3 losses, and Inkerdon and Salty are they've got 1 win. 1 win out of 5.
Oh, they've only won once and they got 4 losses. I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're watching it right now.
Yeah, they won against Krabs and Argyle. Is who they won against.
Well, this needs to be their chance to bring it back around.
Yeah.
If they don't want to finish last in the runnings, they need to take out Rick and Fun Guy here. So we're seeing Rick and Fun Guy back in blue again, just like we watched last match. And yeah, now it's going to be versus Salt and Inkerdon. So can Rick and Fun Guy pull it off again? Now, Rick was undeniably hard carrying that last match. Will we see the same here again, or will Fun Guy be carrying more on blue? Will it be equal? I'm curious to see like how this is different to the last one, because we're watching this team back to back.
I'm curious as well. Ricochet seems to be adopting a more defensive posture. Not defense. I wouldn't say defensive. This is more like a standard posture. He's not playing aggressively. I'll say that he's not playing aggressively. Goes for a sledge immediately on round 1, pays for the unlock, and then grabs it. Interesting choice. I think Ricochet is going for super sledges this round.
Oop, tours, sorry. You do say that Rick loves those sledges, yeah.
He keeps trying to make them work. He's said it himself to me. And honestly, I'm a believer in the super sledges. I love super sledges.
Some people just like a tank.
I use them a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over on the left side, got a more aggressive posturing for Salty. Once again, nearly abandoning the right side, although he left an Arclight behind, but that Arclight is going to get munched on by the steel balls. Stormcallers absolutely clean up Fun Guy though, and now Salty's crawlers are going to eat the tower. Can they make it in time? No, are they going to get tower time? Salty thinks they are going to win. In the meantime, seems these sledges are doing pretty okay for Ricochet, although the Stormcallers are going to blow them up now. It's just these 2 Phoenixes now, and I think they're going to be sufficiently distracted by these crawlers for these Fangs to clean up.
Meanwhile, back on the left, it's just a whole mess of crawlers taking that back tower, meaning this blob of Fangs will not be defeating the 8 Stormcallers, unfortunately for them. We were all rooting for them. But, I mean, those Phoenixes lasted longer than I thought. Those Fangs took a while to get into place. Unfortunately, the Stormcrawlers come to tank for the Fangs, ensuring that Blue loses this round. Not a bad amount of damage.
Get behind me, infantryman. I'll shoot you from the big giant aircraft.
Yeah, the really fucking Chad HIMARS truck just drifting in front of the infantry squad there. Really, really nice tanking. I mean, a lot of damage taken there by Blue for only round 1. Like, a lot of units lived there. I think all those Storms living did a lot of health damage.
Yeah, those are 50 a pop, those Stormcrawlers.
Yeah, they're no joke.
Just like giant spiders.
Okay. Why did that come up?
There's a dumb joke in FTL. There's an event where there's a space station is like calling you for help because they're being attacked by giant alien spiders, and one of the options is you should go help them. Giant alien spiders are no joke.
Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah. What do you think of when they're gonna add giant Stormcrawlers to the game? They're gonna add a Stormcrawler unit that's 4 Stormcrawlers, but they're all bigger and they cost 400 instead.
I think that's what we call. I think that's what we call a. That's just a fucking catapult from BattleTech.
Yeah, I guess. If they give him legs, yeah. Add giant crawler unit. Yeah, I like that idea. One giant crawler. Okay, so on the left, Team Red's balls coming in. Very well covered by the Stormcrawlers. No problems there. Once again, the Sacrificial Arclight will be taken out. But there's actually even less balls alive on the right this time. I didn't see what happened to them. Surely it wasn't the Arclight. What's going on the right side, Bun?
I was looking at the left side alongside you. But, no, it looks like crawlers got leveled, and now they're just kind of eating everything. The sledges aren't quite enough to take care of everything they need to be taken care of. And it looks like they got distracted by something on the flank as well, because the sledges that are remaining, they just got to the fight, and I don't know what happened there. I wasn't really paying attention, but there was something on the flank, I'm sure. They spent yeah, they took a while to get there.
I think they should drive faster. I think the sledges are going too slow.
Yeah, too slow. They need a... Well, I mean, Arakasi eventually picks up mechanical rage on the sledges. That's what the super sledge is, so I have no doubt that they'll get better engines soon.
I think it needs to be faster.
Need to paint them red.
Yeah, I think 7 miles a second is not fast enough for a tank design. I think it needs to go faster. The balls and crawlers coming from the left side too. So what were you going to say about that really stupid thing I said?
I've forgotten.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. But it seems that the Phoenixes were able to help things out because they're cleaning up. They're helping clean up these balls. And actually, you know, Red Team doesn't have anything to for the Phoenixes, so Blue Team just wins.
Yeah, the Salty Salt wants to speed up the round because they know what's going on. Ricochet says birds are real though. There they go. Alright, it's only round 2. Somehow I feel like this match has gone longer.
Wow, Ingridon's throwing shade at you. Let Beagle think of something witty to say that isn't lewd? How dare you besmirch our great and powerful Beagle?
I don't do it on purpose. I'm just sensuous at my core.
Red Team both pick up senior manufacturing specialist. I see giants. I see many giants in the future.
Ah.
There's smoke coming right on top of Salty's units, but I'm not sure if that's... Well, I guess they'll get the Stormcrawlers, which have been really carrying that formation so far.
Yeah, and you're right. It's not just giants in the future. It's right now. Incredon has 2 fortresses immediately.
Oh, hello! On round 3? What?
Incredon has mass-produced fortress and senior manufacturing, so these forts only cost 250 each.
Oh my god!
That's a pretty cheap fort.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I've never seen a fort that cheap. That's a very cheap fort. Let's see if it's enough here.
Is this how the super sledges die? Oh, but there's no good anti-air though. There's Wasp in the rear causing chaos, and I think those I think Incredon's fangs are just gonna die to this tank line in initial combat.
Yeah, where is the AA for the Phoenixes still? I mean, we know birds are real now, so where's the counter? Because those wasps, those are green wasps, right? Wait.
Yeah, those are colon wasps.
Oh, okay. It's because they're green because they're colon, I guess? Okay. Wait. No, they're attacking red things. I don't fucking know. Yeah, those wasps...
Wait. No, wait, no. Those are ricochets.
Those are
Never
Rick's
mind.
wasps, yeah. Those are definitely Rick's wasps. Now, Fungi Man did buy some phoenixes. Or did Fungi Man already have the phoenixes? I'm very confused. I don't know. Let's just watch some
No, they
birds.
bought phoenixes. That's not their phoenixes. Or that's... Wait.
I don't know. Let's give up. Let's ignore that the phoenixes exist.
Yeah, birds aren't real.
Yeah, if in doubt you fail at something, don't keep doing it. So we're gonna ignore the phoenixes now. We're just gonna go over and say, hey, look, on the left side, red one. And I'm sure they've got something to do with the phoenixes. They actually do. It's Mustangs.
Even got some balls to tank for them.
Yes, the balls are all washed now. I didn't mean that. I meant washed off. I'm not doing it on purpose. I know no one believes me, but usually in most streams I do it on purpose. Today, for some reason, I keep accidentally doing double entendres that are not intended.
Well, the sledges come in just in time to save one phoenix, and there's no more anti-air for red team. So
There really isn't. Another bird victory. Yeah, you gotta get Jamble here to understand the bird story in Rocks meme, that's correct. That is a very happy phoenix, very well fed.
eating all of the worms and the bread
Eating all of the worms.
and the rice and the
Oh,
steaks.
no, not the
and
rice!
the apples.
That'll kill them!
Fungi and Salty immediately pick up intensive training. On the other hand, Incrodon and Ricochet both immediately pick up Orbital Strike.
Yeah, intensive trading, a beautiful thing to pick up, as always. And then, yeah, the pair of orbitals. Interesting to see, like, the similar mindsets here. Like, the 1v1 opponents are each getting the same things here, but not in amongst their team, you know? Rick and Incrodon both opting for orbital against each other here. The difference is, there's a shield for Incrodon to take the worst of that orbital, so good for them. Were the intensive used already, meanwhile, over on the left side? What got intensived?
I was not looking at that.
You're fired.
Shit. Alright, it was real chat. I'll see you later. I'll never amount to anything.
Was it maybe this Arclight?
I think it was the Arc Light, and I think it was the Mustangs for Alex there?
That's crazy that you said you would never amount to anything. You already have. You're a community organizer, Starbright. How can you say that? You sell Mechbellum to the community.
I blame my parents.
So today we can blame, apparently your parents and also Crabs Come Off a Roffin for everything happening on the screen today. Shout out to their families. Meanwhile, lots of Stormcrawlers in the back. Are these new Stormcrawlers or have they been there the whole time?
I think those are new.
They're doing pretty good already then. They have a lot of damage already. I just don't know if it's going to be enough because that tower goes down to the aggro push real quick. Ooh, tower gets taken out on the right though, and Team Blue might get a little bit of time to defend themselves with the rocket artillery. Let's see.
Yeah, no, they got unstunned right before they launched that volley. So yeah, no, they'll get some pretty big damage. But the counter volley from Salty's artillery is going to clean them up, but not before Fungi's artillery does a good amount of damage. Artillery
does win wars unless you have less of it than your opponent, and then it loses wars. This one ball gets to get in on the storms. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill all of them, but if anyone can do it, I believe in this one ball.
Does it have absorption? Ah, no, it doesn't.
If it had life vamp, yeah, if it had life vamp, I reckon that ball goes all the way, probably. Doesn't matter too much.
That is a level 3 Arclight though. Arclights are pretty good at killing steel balls actually. If you can get them on parity, if you've got charged shot. Oh, as I say that, they get deleted by Phoenix.
They're no good at killing birds.
Once again, there's no anti-air to deal with these Phoenixes. The birds are dominating again.
It's not Mechbellum without a bird win. We love to see a good bird win, folks. Round 4
But
and...
what about my bees? What about my bee win?
Is that what you call the wasps? Or are you just saying words?
I'm just saying words.
Because wasps are right there, Starbright. Oh, look at all the parasitic!
Oh god.
Whoever wins, there's gonna be a lot of crawlers on the field. It's kind of like the opposite of one of the last matches we watched, where there was a lot of damage dealt very early. Here, there's very little damage being dealt by round 5. In fact, I think this was the match where in round 1, they took blue down really low, and then ever since, blue's just been winning, but not by much, because of the bird victories.
Yeah. Let's see here. Parasitic on a sledgehammer. Parasitic on a stormcaller. Who didn't? One person didn't get parasitic, I think. Who didn't
No,
get it?
everyone.
Was it Salty?
All 4 got parasitic.
All 4 got. Oh, I must have missed that then.
Yeah, I'm certain. I saw them
Parasitic
all
going
in.
on Alex's stormcallers.
Stormcrawlers, yeah. But then...
Where is...
Yeah, not used yet for Salt by the look of it. Maybe they're holding on to it for later. Maybe they want a Vulcan or something.
Yeah. I feel like it's critical to get it on now though, because it affects the game so much. Oh, they put it under level 3 Arclight. Okay, yeah.
That's
I
pretty
like
good.
that.
Did they really? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, good to get it going, get it on now. And an Arclight is a great unit to parasitic on. Good for fighting the enemy's parasitic as well. Turn their parasitic crawlers back into your parasitic crawlers and vice versa. In effect, you've made immortal crawlers. The game will never end.
I have yet to see that happen.
But I'd love
That
to.
would be really cool though.
Yeah, just like 2 Arclights of the same level of parasitic, just fighting each other forever like it's Dota, like it's a MOBA. Little creep lanes.
That would be amazing.
Alright, not this match though. Instead, Incredon's fort's pushing forward. No AA against the Phoenixes yet. Is there any AA at all? Just some Fangs. There's not many of them left, but it will be enough, I think, to take out the Phoenixes. Maybe. They're dying pretty fast.
Problem is, their tanks are walking away.
Yeah,
They better work quickly.
Luckily, the fort did pull aggro on the Phoenixes there just in time, so there's like 8 Fangs left to kill the birds. There will finally not be a bird win this round, I think. I think the Fangs are gonna clean them up.
They still got 2 more. They still got 2 more Phoenixes to clean up.
Look on the left. The fight was so close. It's 3 crawlers v 1 ball.
And now just a couple of Fangs.
Yeah, I didn't even see them either. It's 4 Fangs against the world now. Not looking great for Team
I believe
Team
in
Blue.
you. I believe in Fang Chan. You can do this, Fang Chan.
I mean, if that one Phoenix kills all the storms, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe?
The problem is it gets in range and then the Stormcallers just lazily pull away, so it can't get a shot off.
No!
It can't get a shot off.
Oh, you're right.
Cue the Benny Hill theme.
Oh, but the one Fang lived!
Oh, it's alive!
Go Fang! Yeah, go Fang!
Go, Fang!
You can do it! You can actually do it! Oh my god, you can do it! Go! Go! No!
Oh,
Ah! Well, that was a match won, literally, again, a 2v1 of 2 Fangs v 1 Fang. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, that's amazing! Fungi and Ricochet both pick up speed spec. I see tank production gets picked up by, I think that was Incredon, or is that Salty? No, that was Salty that picked up tank production.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, Bounty. I guess there is a closer match than the 2 marksmen last time. Can you imagine, like, in the canon of this fucking game's wars, like, all these units clashing and it comes down amongst all the smoke and wrecked hulls to, like, 3 guys shooting at each other? That's crazy. Crusher says, what are the tournament rules if it's a draw from both players being reduced to 0? I've never seen that, actually. I've never seen
that either.
I guess it's possible.
Yeah, it's technically possible. The cool thing about Round Robin is it does have ways of handling ties, so it's built into the system.
There you go.
It would be a lot more troublesome if we were doing double elimination brackets, or brackets anyways.
Team Red has understood that the real threat is the Fangs now after that last finish and a missile strike. A Tomahawk missile is being launched to destroy the 3rd Fang Brigade over on the left battle there. It's going to be tragic. I can barely watch.
No, it's a massacre. Goodbye, Fangs.
Oh my god.
Remembered. Rest in pieces.
It'll be remembered as the balls roll over them, playing their hard base and their Venga bus. Overlord in for Red on the left side. Look at all those storms! That's too many storms, surely. That is too many Stormcallers. I've never seen that many in one spot.
Yeah, and you can't see Wisdom either because they're so far in the back.
Yeah, but it seems like you don't need to see Wisdom because they can't kill a single Overlord.
Oh, the Overlord. Hello.
Yeah, that's a problem. Just aim the rockets a little bit higher, guys. Oh, that's a lot of dead Stormcallers. Meanwhile, Blue also lost on the right as well to the mass-produced forts, so it's not a good round for Blue. One of the
that is 4 fortresses coming their way too.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah, not a good thing for Blue right now.
Suddenly, this match went from 3 Fangs fighting out for the winner to, oops, I just dealt 3,000 damage to your team. That was a bit of a swing.
There's the anti-air on the Incredon's side. You got anti-air on the.
Is that what happened?
Fortresses. Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, because.
And since there's only 4 Phoenixes.
Because just like last time, right? It's just killing the Phoenixes early is worth so much.
Acid blast for Blue team. Where is that getting dropped?
I think with the forts walking forwards with shields, that acid is misplaced. Actually, I think it needs to be further along so it doesn't get whiffed.
Maybe. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It needs to be further along.
Even...
Which side was it that got speed spec? It was Blue team that got speed spec. Oh, and they're putting a shield in front too, so they're gonna be just fine, I think.
Yeah, but meanwhile, on the other side, Blue's drop-in's gonna work better on the left side, I think. I mean, except those units don't really care about acid a lot. Acid got changed in a recent patch, though, right? It does extra damage now. It's like Shred.
Yeah, it's like Shred. It does less damage by itself, but units affected by acid take. I think the exact number was 250% extra damage.
Yeah, I think you're right. So it's not just about the DPS now. It's also about that minus def, as it were, minus defense.
Yep. And taking 250% extra damage from Stormcallers. That's Oh, speaking of which, Fungi picks up Launcher Overload on his Stormcaller, so there's gonna be a lot of missiles.
Oh my god, I want to watch the right, but I really want to watch the Launcher Overload Storm Blob. Wow. That's a lot of missiles. I've never seen someone go this hard on storms in my life.
Missile.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's not too much going on the right side, to be honest. It's kind of what happened last time. The storm, the fortresses kind of just bowled over everything.
That's really frightening, but is there any AA for the Overlords?
I don't think so.
Oh dear. No, there is not.
It's just the Stormcallers now. It's literally just the Stormcallers, and unfortunately, Stormcallers do not shoot up. That's
tragic. I mean, I love the amount of Stormcaller damage, but please, there has to be something to kill these Overlords.
And
Too
that
bad.
will be game.
Yeah, that's it. GG to Salt and Incredon. It was their turn to bring it around, and they did. That'll be their second win. Ricochet and Fungi Alex going down to them. GG.
Logos in chat. Clearly, Stormcallers need an anti-air missile upgrade.
Guided missile Stormcallers, yeah.
Absolutely, 100%.
I think they should give that to Mustangs. I think Mustangs should be given, like, SAMs as, like, a thing they can fire. Like, Rocket Fists. They get two, like, a battle. Yeah, just make them into, like, little Tunguskas. Like, they get, like, anti-air missiles, but then they get, like, 2 of them a battle. I think that'd be great.
Okay, so something like the Fortress's Rocket Fists.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for air units.
Yeah, exactly. I just think it'd look cool.
That would look cool. Not gonna lie. Rockets flying everywhere would look cool.
Who is on next? That's us on to round 8, right?
Yeah, on to round 8. Goth won their game versus Eric Hossi. which was unchanged from last time. So
Well, I guess you made the right call to watch this other match then. Not to diss on them, that sounded like kind of dismissive, but hey, I mean, we gotta be realists here at the casting bench.
I'm not a realist. I just giggle a lot. Round 8, we've got Goff's team versus Ricochet's team, and then we've got Inkerdon's team versus Krabs' team. Who did we watch last time?
I don't think we watched Golf back-to-back last time.
No, we didn't. Yeah, we definitely didn't. So I think we watched Goff this time.
Okay.
So that's Goff versus Ricochet. Yeah, okay. Let me send out the invites. Inkerdon and Krabs, go ahead and get your lobby formed up, and you can start whenever you're ready.
Pinfall, the casting bench is not an innuendo. It's a bench. That's not the term you're thinking of. It's a bench, Pinfeldorf. You've got it wrong. That what you're referencing would be different if it were a bench. Oh no, I've got it wrong. Oh no, you're right, Pinfeldorf. You're right, my manimal. Of course you are. No, I'm the one who's wrong. Garth says, what kind of sites is Pinfeldorf visiting?
My brain is just dying.
That's alright, we've only got 3 more rounds to survive, and then your brain can leak out wherever it needs to calm down afterwards. It's fine.
Ricochet, who is your team? This is how much my brain is dying right now.
Sorry, Parker Boy said the casting bus stop, and
I have to run this tournament. You have to stop. My brain is turning to mush. I can't keep taking. I can't keep.
You can't just put casting on the front of things and make it an innuendo. I guess you can. I gotta get the spectator spots. Shit.
Where's Zaku? There they are.
The casting Sky Ranger.
Oh.
Alright.
I'm sweating.
Warning! Warning! Unbalanced! Gof the Great and Captain Zaku versus Ricochet and Fungi Alex. Let's get it. Oh, now I get it, because I was like, how do they avoid this in professional circuits? I remember now. They don't call it the casting desk, they call it the caster's desk. Casters. And that is where we went wrong, I understand now.
Oh god. Casting Warfact? Oh god.
I mean, I've been playing a lot of like BG3 and D&D lately, so casting to me just means like wizards and shit. So maybe you're all the problem.
Supply spec marksman and there's the sledgehammers from Ricochet again.
Rick is gonna make these sledges work if it kills him.
Fungi on the other hand, there's the Stormcallers again.
The cantrip couch.
Along with Arclights and a level 3 marksman. On the other side, I see Zaki once again prepping that ball crawl starts and prepping that classic aggressive push on that on his left flank there.
Right next to that cute little orange truck.
Yeah, it's so cute. Look at that little truck.
I don't think it's cute. I tricked you. It looks like a tick.
How dare you? How dare you bamboozle me like
No,
this?
it is pretty cute. I double crossed you. Hey, look at those little fucking... There's like little M-wraps next to it too. Man, that orange truck is huge. Wait. Those Humvees. So a Fang is like... twice the size of one of those Humvees at least, right?
I think so, yeah. Oh my god.
Wait, so Fangs are like... huge.
Yeah, I think Fangs are like Titan size from like Titanfall.
A crawler is like the size of like a room. And a bowl is like literally the size of a fucking suburban house. Oh my god, this game is insane. My sense of scale. I'm gonna blame the Humvees. I think it's the Humvees that are wrong, not my sense of scale of this game.
Zaku and Goth both going for some very aggressive postures. And tower goes down for Ricochet already.
Early
On
birds.
the other side. Yeah, tower's about to go down on Fungai's side as well.
Yeah, looking pretty clean for left blue of the Phoenixes, the Bulls, the Krolls.
I think Fungi might have a better chance here because they just got the tower and the other stuff is being pulled away. But I'm worried about these crawlers and these balls and these phoenixes coming in from the rear.
I'm not worried because the Blue Air Force is here to win the day. Those Phoenixes being screened. They're my troops. I'm supporting them in this round one. They're gonna take out everything. I love a good jet. What can I say? I love a good jet.
Speaking of jets, I stole your arc jets, and they're amazing.
Yeah, I like arc
I'm a
jets.
believer in the arc jets.
I do. It's like, I guess they're kind of old news because that was months ago and I was still playing the game a bit. But I'm glad they're still kind of working. They're just a good comp of units, right? They're just good units.
Yeah. Subsidized steel balls for both Goth and Captain. They're synced up again.
They're
and they
synced
are
up.
doing full aggression. Xeno manufacturing for Fungi there. I think Ricochet skipped.
Wait a minute. Senior manufacturing in round 2, that's interesting. That is interesting. That's a very early pickup.
Yeah.
To get into those giants.
Red team is definitely adopting a more defensive posture though, in response to this hyper aggression from blue team.
Yeah, Ricochet's got to figure out how to slow down Goth. It looks like
they got subsidized steel balls, both of them too. So I imagine we're gonna seeing a lot more balls in our future.
Yeah, subsidized balls from both players. That's like 100 per ball, right? No, 150.
Minus 50. It's minus 50, so 150 per ball.
Cheap balls.
That said, Ricochet does have some sneaky mechanical rage crawlers in the rear of both flanks, actually.
Starbun, why'd you laugh when I said cheap balls?
I'm a disaster, that's why.
Imagine like a seedy street scene in a movie and there's like a neon flashing sign that says cheap balls on it over like an entrance. Anyway, I'm gonna watch the right side fight this time. So Zaku's ball crawl is coming in with the Mustangs. Looks like it's doing okay, but I don't think they've got the grunt needed to go all the way and take out Fungai's forces. So I'm going to head back over to the left instead. See how Goth's doing. Goth's lost the tower to those crawlers who look like they slipped behind.
I think it's too late though. Ricochet's army just is already destroyed.
Yeah, Rick's army is dunded. And the lack of a tower won't stop the Phoenixes from one-shotting them, so it really doesn't make a difference. Meanwhile, on the other side, Red is, as I was kind of expecting, is still winning. But I don't think, again, I don't think they've got enough to, like, take out what Goth has left and is sending over.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But things can, sometimes it can things can take you by surprise. Let's see what happens.
Sometimes things can take you by surprise, like that level 3 marksman could be hacking. They might be about to toggle on.
Yeah. It's about to turn on its silent aim. I mean, it kind of already has perfect accuracy anyway.
No, they turn on like a rate of fire cheat, like you're playing Mechbellum and then the marksman just starts going bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Oh, the tanks are tanking for the marksman.
Okay, that was huge. That Stormcaller went in front there.
Oh,
nice draw. Perfect draw.
It's a tie! Oh my god.
That Stormcaller went down to defend the marksman so that the marksman could make the draw there. That was cool.
Get down, Mr. President!
Legit draw there. Impressive.
Electromag for Ricochet, extended range Vulcans from Fungi. I think Fungi was the one that got the, Yeah, they're the one with the senior manufacturing. So, Vulcan's in our future. Goff and Captain both skipping. Yeah, they're back in sync, baby.
Oh, I finally got what they mean on how to zoom your camera out forever. I can watch the whole 2v2 at once now.
How do you do it?
Actually, all you have to do is just, like, swing your camera down until it tries to clip through the flat plane, like you're trying to, like, tilt to see the sun, basically, through the concrete. And if you just keep doing that forever, it zooms you out forever. Oh, it's Deegs up here now in the Eye in the Sky Chopper for round 3. A lot of congestion on Ricochet's side of the highway. I don't know, what's it like? Like, does anyone here live in Los Angeles? Tell me what traffic's like. I have no idea how it works where I live in Australia.
It doesn't. I've been to Los Angeles before. Traffic does not work there.
Yeah, I can see everything but nothing. No, we can see things. Don't you want to watch a round like this, chat? Just one? We can watch the whole game at once here. This is gonna be great. I can even do it like this.
I accidentally zoomed back in. It's ruined. Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna watch the whole battle just like this.
Don't exit to desktop. Oh god.
Oh god.
That would be tragic.
Okay, I can see... You can see on the right, the ball force going in. The Vulcan is trying to fry them and stop them as Stormcallers fire on both sides of the right side battle. Mobile Beacon moving crawlers to try and distract the enemy. I can't keep this up. I can't tell what's going on. Just one time. Just one time. Phoenixes are leaving the left side of the left battlefield open as they go over the focus on the right.
Choice from Go. I'm not sure if that...
Tell me what's going on down there, Bun. I'm trying to commit to the tactical overview for one round. No, I've ruined it. I zoomed and I ruined it. I wasn't strong enough. Red is eking it out on the right as usual. But it looks like on the left, Goph isn't winning as well as before. Mustangs to take out the birds.
This time.
Yeah. I think Goph might even lose.
It's close. It's gonna be very close. I think Goph might just win, but definitely not as decisively as before.
Yeah, it was a target pro.
Mustangs don't quite have enough firepower to get through that, get through the steel ball, especially since they're level 2.
Now,
Do you have any upgrades on right now? No, they don't.
Oh god. Is your money on the 1 quarter health steel ball, or the level 3 marksman, the Arclight, the 4 level 2 Stormcallers, and the 1 Fang?
That ball's not looking very healthy.
Wrong. You've been tricked. I was just waiting for you to be wrong. The ball's definitely gonna win.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm always wrong. I'm never right about anything.
Look at him take out those crawlers. Oh yeah, no. Sorry, it's just really funny how the game sped up. It's just like instantly like it's like a fucking Vine cut. Like the ball just falls flat on their face.
Fungi getting nano repair kits. So is Captain Zack. Wasp for Ricochet. Wasp for Goff. What happened to this? They're syncing with their opponent now.
Yeah, they are syncing with their opponent. Very dangerous hidden strategy. It's called enemies to lovers, and you should not attempt it without a doctor's consultation.
Oh god. Oh, I'm such a big sucker for enemies to lover fanfictions. Oh,
Isn't everyone?
Hang on, I just need to hide my Honkai Star Rail fanfiction. Don't mind me.
Let me just hide the 28 different text roleplay games I've run with Jamble while you do that. Alright, so what's being bought here? That Vulcan's been there before. What new units are on the field? I see some new sledgehammers on the right for Fungi v Zaku matchup, or Fungi's side. Other than that, I'm not seeing what units are like super new here for Fungi.
I'm checking. I think Goff got some Mustangs. Yeah, no, those. Yeah,
Zaku
Goff got
too.
some Mustangs.
Yeah, Zaku
Yeah,
also
got
got some
Mustangs.
Stangs. What module's in the Vulcan?
yeah.
The Vulcan has Nano Repair, which they just picked up. Nano Repair Giants can be very, very strong.
Oh yeah. Nano repair fortresses, especially if they're level 2, just popping out of nowhere. That's scary.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, the BM.
Well, Fungi started talking back to me, so now I had to step it up. It's
You know
like
what? You know what? I will stand with you.
it's like poker. We're gonna up the ante. Okay. Balls coming in for Gof. V Rick over here, but again, a tower goes down instantly to some commando wasps in the back. No, they're not listening to the stream, Jeff. They can see the spectating insights thing.
Yeah, they can see us voting that we think their opponent's gonna win.
Look at the fucking massacre over here. Zaku's massacre over here. The ricochet maneuver.
No, I saw that. That was disgusting.
Dominate the right side of the battle and then come over to carry. Not needed though, because Gof's doing really well as well. This is just a really big blue round.
Really big blue round for some big blue balls.
Now that was on purpose, Starbright. However,
yeah, you got me.
You have made me realize I've never made a blue balls joke about level 2 balls before, so thanks. I guess I never need to again, because it's been made once now, so I don't think we'll ever need to revisit that.
No, absolutely not. Rhino drop for Goff and Ricochet. Smoke drop for Alex and Zaku.
Yeah, quite a back position smoke against the enemy there. But it's for the storms, I see.
Yeah, it's for the storms.
There was only one of the storms there till a second was placed. I don't know if they had Incendiary last time either. I think that's new too for Fungi.
I was not paying attention enough to see that, but that smoke is definitely going to be very effective because it's going to catch the Arc Lights, it's going to catch the Vulcan. That's going to be a very effective smoke if he doesn't shield.
I'm going to say that this ends in this round. This is my, you know, lick the wind prediction right here. I think Gof and Zaku actually knock it out right here. I think this is their big swing.
I think so too. I don't think the smoke that Fungi is dropping is gonna do much. Like it'll catch the Mustang, so okay, it'll just roll in behind the steel balls and tank pretty well for them.
Yeah, precisely. It's still crawler ball here in the front.
Over on the left side, Goff is movement beaconing the level 3 steel ball way into the enemy tower.
Yeah, I see that, Mobile Beacon. They're going for the decapitation strike. Oh, the balls are going in. They're on it! Mission accomplished.
Down it goes. And now Goff just cleans up on that side.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a clean sweep on both sides.
They just turned it on all of a sudden. They're scary, these two. They're like the Mario Bros. If the Mario Bros were psychopaths, like they were a savage animal, murderous beast. Look at them go. Yahoo. What the fuck was that?
I was trying to do the little Mario
yeah, but your mic cut it out, so it didn't really.
Oh,
That's it. There you go. Just barely, but red team is out. Rick and Fungi are gone. Can we get a wahoo, Starbright?
Wahoo!
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 Were you doing like the song now? For COVID,
I don't know. I'm just going with
Zaku.
the flow here. My brain does whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah.
My boyfriend got a new cat, and I think it has the brain cell.
Aw, or you got a toxoplasmosis or whatever it is from your cat. You got the cat worms. Maybe you got that.
Maybe.
It's a lot of great pauses in this stream. I really enjoy them. Okay.
The bun needs a second to process.
So, that was round 8. We're on to the last 2 rounds now of the round robin before we tally up the scores and see who won, who came second, third, fourth, and finally, who came 5th.
Krabs and Inkerdon still in combat right now. I'm jumping in right now.
Ooh, let's see.
Ricochet asking what has been happening in the casting booth. I unmute and there's just a Mario Wahoo.
Yahoo!
We are on round 7 and Krabs versus Dawn. I see a fucking nuke going down. Whoa! There are hackers on the field?
Bad.
Oh, what is happening? You read back my. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I got you, Seagull. I got you, Seagull.
I'm back. She's fine.
Nuke goes down. It's a. Oh.
You go. You got it. Keep going with the flow.
Nuke drops on top of. Who is this? Who is on this side? I think that is Kraz, but the shield is there, so it doesn't do too much. But that's a level 4 marksman. Ooh, that's a lot of marksmen over for is that Inkerdon? Yeah, Inkerdon. And whoa, wait, do you have no, not yet. But still, those marksmen look like they've been putting in work. So the Stormcallers, very long range composition here from Inkerdon versus Marksman 2 and Phoenixes. They've got EMP, but I think there's not a lot of chaff, so I think Inkerdon's Marksman will get this, especially since he's got Stormcallers of his own, also with range. I think Inkerdon's army is just gonna outrange. That said, they are clumping up pretty badly, and I think those Stormcallers have Parasitic. Yes, they do, but it's not enough. There's just too much.
That's a really funny match to come in on right at the end here. Like, all those marksmen and stormers fighting each other. That's funny. Yo, instant pickups. Now, Starbright, I don't know about you, but what do you think of politics in video games?
Politics in video games?
Have you noticed that this map actually has politics in Mechbellum?
Is it because of the liberal woke solar panels in the background?
It is, and look, red team is liberal woke solar energy, and blue team is Chad conservative oil, coal, and natural gas. As far as I can see from over there, is what it looks like. I didn't know that this game was so political. Look, it's an energy off.
Oh my god, you're right.
Who's gonna win? Will it be solar panels or will it be good, dependable, clean coal?
I think the woke mob has God, I don't want to continue this joke. It feels disgusting coming out of my mouth.
You don't want to talk about the showing up in the solar powered bus and beating conservatives with solar panels?
I find it very difficult to like mock conservative positions by like just pretending to be them because it just feels so disgusting. It's too accurate to be funny.
It's
too
fine.
Accurate to be funny.
They do a good enough job of mocking their own positions. It's fine. Let's focus on the Mechbellum. Orbital bombardment on the left side. I will restrain myself from saying Team Coal is moving out with their Phoenixes. Instead, it is Team Blue moving in. Tower immediately goes down. Look at the photon fight over on the left. Overlords.
Oh yeah.
Phoenixes a lot.
But I think red team has it though. There's just too much stuff in the front. Although that is a lot of marksmen, and they've got rapid reload and double shot right now, so they are they're putting out some firepower right now.
Yeah, double shot marksman. That's interesting. 2,561 damage. So they're still having to like. I mean, double shot goes into the same unit anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's only for getting through shields, I think, really is the main point of it.
Yeah, I mainly only see that versus shielded Phoenixes.
Yeah, is there any other use for double shot beyond shields? I don't think so. Is there any other situation where it matters?
If you just want higher burst damage, I suppose, because sometimes you just really gotta kill that fucking rhino that's in front of your face.
Well, let's not talk about that. We said we weren't going to get political anymore. The double shot, yeah, 2 bullets in succession,
I missed that.
but increases reload time by 50%. No, you're right. You're right. I forgot. I thought it was the one where it halves your damage, but that's quick reload. Interesting to know that the marksmen have that too for Team Blue.
It's a very useful combo, but it's also really expensive, and it looks like also Paladin forwent range, so they're just not gonna. Inkerdon's snipers are just gonna outrange them. As simple as that.
Yeah, unfortunately, even if your gun go fast, very quick, does not stop you from rockets exploding you. Very low health for Bleed Blue.
This is what happens when you give liberals guns.
Oh my god. What? What does that mean?
I don't know. My brain is an enigma that not even I understand.
You are ruining the impartiality of the casting bus stop right now. You're destroying the objectivity of this institution. I won't stand for it, I won't sit for it, and I won't lie down for it anymore. Control yourself, Starbright.
Lots of EMP coming down, except for, I think this is, Paladin's, no, it's not Paladin's, it's...
Paladin of Arlisle is blue left, Krabs is blue right, and then it's Salt blue left, Incredon, Salt red left, I mean, sorry, Incredon red right.
I'm trying to figure out who got the Vulcan, because drop Vulcan, because everyone else got EMP.
Drop Vulcan.
It's getting dropped in the middle flank.
It was Krabs. If you mouse over their portraits, it shows you their colons as well, and it was Krabs got drop Vulcan.
Oh, there it is. Hi. I thought I looked through that. I guess I missed it. Yeah. Drop Vulcan. Right behind, right in front of that solar panel.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to hear about solar panels anymore, Starbright. Don't do it. Tell me what you think the drop Vulcan's gonna do.
You've got me to giggle fit. You're good.
Fight's coming in now. EMP's coming down to do a lot of damage to those shields. I'm not sure how relevant it'll be later on, though. I'm honestly not even sure what those shields are doing. Did we watch this match from the start? Because, no, we came in on it halfway. That's why I don't know what those shields are doing. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Stormbrigol is doing a good bit of damage here, along with the marksman for Incredon on the right side here. A melting point here, trying with its shield item to hold the line of a fort. It's kind of hard to call. It's very messy. When there's this much backline DPS, it's quite hard for me to call, like, who's going to push through. Because these slow units need to push forward and get the job done. Taking out the tower will definitely help, and I think it's a good sweep against Incredon now. Meanwhile, on the left, what's happening?
Left side, Incredon has, no, not Incredon, Salty has finally pushed to, Argyle, yeah, Argyle.
Yeah.
And, it's looking bad for Blue.
Yeah, Salty making a huge push here. Even got hackers in the mix. I see one that is just like being carried. It's mounted on top of the sledges right now. Do you see that?
I see it. It's sliding.
It's like a float at like a parade. That's great. I love to see that. It's got like the little like hacker tentacles are like perma on too. I don't know what's going on.
They turned on the trans lights. It's there to transfer gender.
No, look out! Get down! Sorry, guys.
Hackers are here to transfer gender. Look out!
Sorry, guys. We put all of the politics into this one round. Round 9. It's actually written in the script for the tournament. Round 9, the political one. And then round 10, we just get back to good old-fashioned... good old-fashioned nothingness. Wait, what? You can hack the tower?
Yeah, oh, it doesn't hack the tower, it just does damage. But, yes, hackers can attack the tower.
It's round 8. I think it's round 9.
This is round 8 still.
Oh, then we did the politics round too early. What the fuck? This wasn't our plan at all. We rehearsed this.
Shit, we're off script.
Anything can happen now. If only the round was up on the screen.
For everyone except for Paladin, who picks up skill spec, I think it was. Yeah, he picks up skill spec.
Also, not that round, Tiberius. You mean the round of the round robin, not the round of the match. But I understand how that can be confusing. Slink says...
Numbers are just the pronouns of math.
Slink says the trans hacker wouldn't be on Team Cole. That's the worst political group. Trans hackers for clean coal or something. I don't know what's going on in this match anymore. I really don't.
Krabs Krabs has picked up 3 squads of level 2 wasps with shields. Where are those going?
Hey guys, what's how you doing? I like to see it though. I think it can be a real spoiler, a real foil in your enemy strategy this late to just bring in like suddenly wasps, especially if they're doing like carry wasps. What's this gonna do? I mean, a lot of the fangs should be dead by then, so I guess they're specifically here to spoil the marksman, right?
Definitely. Wasps are actually really good chaff against marksmen, because generally speaking, nothing else really shoots up, and so, I mean, if the enemy has mustangs or fangs, it's definitely a bit harder to use them as chaff. But versus marksmen or phoenixes, they are very good chaff because generally speaking, not much. But it's also very expensive, twice as expensive as like crawlers or crawlers with fangs. So you really got to be careful when you choose to use them as chaff. I don't like to use them as chaff though. I like to use them as carry ones.
I agree.
Because,
this is a nutty battle to watch the long view of. Like, there's so much going on. There's such an air battle over on the left side of the battlefield. Phoenixes v Overlords. And then on the right, it's like all these giants, all the wasps. And if you look, the wasps look like they're doing a really good job on the right side.
Yeah, especially with the shields, that's extra tanky against those the snipers.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Do I know what?
On the left side, Salty is pushing through.
Yeah, Salty looking really good on the left battlefield, consistently just taking things to task over there. Bringing over the Overlord task force now, which is good, it'll be needed. Because blue on the right battlefield is looking pretty good themselves. Who do you favor here in the matchup?
Who do I favor here? Ooh, it's hard to call, but I think red team might have it. Their units are a bit more in formation.
I do like that MP for taking out the Overlords, though, if I can get onto them.
Does it have range? Oh, no,
No.
it doesn't, but it does have laser sights, though.
Oh, okay, that's... I was confused, because it looked like it had range to me, but then it didn't have the tech, but I didn't see the item.
Yeah, it has the item. So,
Hard to say here.
Level 3 Overlords, though, and one of those Overlords has tank reduction, so it's been swooping out tanks this whole time.
Oh!
Oh, they're about to, they almost had the hacker.
I don't think there's going to be quite enough chaff for the MP, but maybe if the MP can get that Overlord, there's a chance here.
Oh no, things are getting hacked, though. It's getting distracted by the hacked units.
Krabs calls the GG, Salty calls the GG, there goes the MP, and that is the GG. The game is kaput. Paladin of Arlisle and Krabs are down and out.
This truly is the fall of the West.
No, that was Team Solar. Team Solar just lost. Cole won.
Wait, what?
But wait.
No?
Yeah, no, yeah, they did! Red was Solar! Anyway, Team Solar won. Oh, no, Red won! Red won. Team Solar did win.
Won.
Team Solar did win. It's a bright future, folks. I knew this all the time. I prepared statements. Coal buried in the ground like the fossil it is. A wonderful day for Team Solar here. I had thoughts about the match. They're gone now. That was my thought, actually.
Chat, I was playing my ass off for you clowns.
Incredon, do you know what you even fighting for this whole time, Incredon? Interesting there, I think. And legitimately interesting to see Incredon and Salty bringing it back, because you know when I last asked you about score like a few rounds ago, you said they were like 1-4 or 1-3.
Yeah, they were 1-4.
Now they're
3-4 now.
Yeah, now they're 3. So they're bringing those victories back in the second go.
Keep rocking it, Incredon. I believe in you.
Does Incredon have any more matches? Like, is anyone done? Like, has anyone played their last match?
No, we still got 2 more matches to go, so everyone's got at least 1 more round.
Okay, let's see it. So, they can still go positive. They can still up that
Still
KD.
got a chance indeed.
Alright, so now we move into round 9.
Yes indeed.
Brain Octopus says, hell yeah, fuck fossil fuels, I'm tossing all my oil in the river.
Yeah, no, Incredon's team actually pulling ahead of Krabs' team. They are now in 4th place.
Oh! The battle for last place is just as exciting as the battle for first place, in my opinion.
Okay, next matchup, we've got Krabs' team versus Goff's team, and we have Ricochet's team versus Arakasi's team. Inkeron's team has the bye.
I don't think we've seen Rick versus Arakasi, have we? Because otherwise I would have got them confused with each other the whole match.
No, I don't think, No, I don't think we did. Yeah, let's go watch them.
It sounds like a travel destination. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let me set up the room here. Goff and Krabs, set up your lobby, and y'all can start it up whenever you're ready.
Let's go. Are you excited for getting towards the end of the tournament here, Starbun? Have you enjoyed yourself today?
I have enjoyed myself greatly. Have you enjoyed yourself?
I've had a great time today. I think it's been very fun and enjoyable. It's been different. Like, at first, I was like, oh my god, 2v2s are so hard to cast. Why didn't I remember this? But I think we pretty quickly actually got into being able to, like... We don't catch everything as much as of a 1v1, I think. But we're getting to see, like, a different kind of competitive matches here, where we're kind of watching the grand battle at large and getting, like, the bigger notes of what's going on. And it's been interesting to me to see how, like, they flow into each other.
Absolutely. Beagle, go to spectator.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in.
Alright. Folks are all here. But yeah, no, this has been a lot of fun, and I was expecting it to be a lot more chaotic, but no, we've definitely gotten into the groove of things.
I don't think you were expecting to cast it either.
No, I wasn't. I really wasn't.
I think you've done a great job, and I think extra double great job for not even being expecting to be casting today. Do you cast a lot, or is this your first time casting something?
This is the first time casting something, but I do technically regularly. I stream Mechbellum once a week, and I just kind of got in the habit of just narrating everything I do, so I guess that's a bit of practice.
I wouldn't have guessed that it was your first time casting anything before. I think you're doing a great job.
Yay.
Okay, and now my compliment?
You are a very cool person, and your community is the reason why I'm not over the side of a bridge.
Aw.
I'm not even joking.
I was gonna make like a joke back, but then you made it really serious and good, so good. Glad to hear it. My actual joke was like, wow, you talk about my community, but no, they are great. They are great. We love you, community. I don't say that very often. I don't know why. I've dug myself into a hole. But anyway, we love you. I love you parasocially, chat, so thanks for being here today. Beagle's drunk at Christmas dinner, he's gonna say it. Now into the match. Mephansterus and Arakasi. The Ricochet and Fungi. Please, God, Starbright, give me some strategic insight here. What's going on?
I see Ricochet setting up for... Oh, I see shenanigans. I see shenanigans with Mobile Beacon and Crawlers.
Where is that?
Setting up a more defensive formation, though. I see the Mustangs are getting pushed into the back there. Looks like a standard formation for... who is that over yonder? No, that's not Ricochet. That's Fungi. Whoops.
Yeah,
that's Fungi.
Big guys, small guys. Big guys, small guys.
My screen started on the right side, and I thought it was on the left side. That's why I got confused. Ricochet doing the standard aggressive opening with the crawlers and steel balls. I imagine next round we'll see some Mustangs behind that. But man uses the extra 50 from the supply spec to unlock Wasps.
Yeah, Birdwin over there on the left. And Mobile Beacon Crawlers getting the storms on the right. No, they're gonna get stopped.
And they got stopped by that arc light. That didn't pay off, it didn't seem like.
No, neither of the cheeky little moves paying off too much, because even though the Wasps are a bird victory in a 1v1 definitely, I think these balls are just going to ignore them and just keep on trucking. So the Wasps have kind of like limited effectiveness here as like a counter. Because the balls just don't care.
Yeah, they're just going. Uh-oh. Now the balls are coming into the rear.
I think these balls might actually just go and fight the other opponent now and just keep ignoring the Wasps. Oh, the tower, though.
Although, the stun is keeping them in place for the Wasps to do their thing. They're pulling away now, though.
Yeah, a lot of damage dealt there. No, don't laugh, Starbite. We're not going to talk about what you said. A lot of damage done here during the tower debuff, destability period there. But the Bulls still just pushing on forwards.
Right into the Stormcaller.
Right.
That was a good Stormcaller hit.
That was actually took me really off guard. That was a surprisingly accurate Stormcaller volley on the Bulls there. Alright, you can laugh now. Now in between rounds, you can let it all out. Get it out. The Bulls are hitting the rear. They are.
Oh, Fungi Alex picks up improved melting points. Everyone else skips.
Fungi Alex has a plan. Yeah, Fungi Alex has a plan. The only one of a plan.
Let me see that strategic melting point.
What is?
Oh my god, my belly, it aches from all the giggling I've been doing all night.
To move on, what is Mephanceros' picture? Is it like a xenomorph?
I think it's a
Bionicle?
I don't think so. I think it might be a Tyrannid.
I don't know. It's like kind of low resolution, and I've always wondered what it is. It's just like vaguely got the energy of like an alien. Yeah, it might be a Bionicle.
I think it's a Tyrannid.
Well, we'll see.
Bionicle?
If Meph wins, we'll ask them.
Yeah.
The Bulls are going in. I just don't feel confident saying Bulls now after what you giggled at. But the Bulls are going in with the Stangs and the Arc. A lot of storms on the left for Mephanceros, but not enough. Was Meph the one who did this insane blob of storms last time, or was that someone else?
I think that was someone else.
Yeah, it's not working out here either.
I've got a memory of a goldfish.
Yeah.
My partner is always pestering me to like write shit down in a like day planner or something because I keep forgetting shit.
So you're very susceptible to gaslighting.
Maybe?
We're going for the record on these pauses. Every fiber of me like screams to fill the awkward silence, but another part of me wants to like see how long it'll go if I say nothing else. Anyway, the red team's getting cleaned up. Absolutely annihilated in the... I mean, they won their fight. Rick won their fight, but unfortunately, Arakasi cleaning them up in the end.
Stormcrawlers are leveling up. Ooh.
Wait, which ones
Fungi
are?
Immediately picks up Incendiary Bomb. So does Memph. What is Arakasi and Ricochet gonna pick? Subsidized crawls for Ricochet. And Arakasi, what are you picking up?
Yeah, pick up subsidized crawlers so it's like symmetrical. Mobile beacon shenanigans are going on right now, yeah. Fungi's going over to Mephanceros' territory. One...
Incendiary from Arakasi.
Okay, so 3 incendiaries.
Okay, I'll just need everyone to buy oils now and just connect all of the incendiary and oils.
I thought you were referencing the last match, like I need everyone in chat to buy oil. It's like a weird thing to say, Starbright, honestly. Anyway, right, yeah. Buy the oil... buy the oil call-in and use it to cover, to cover the map. I'm really glad there's not many rounds left in the tournament. I've been having a great time, but I'm falling apart, so it's good that we're going to see a dramatic conclusion soon before I ruin it any more than I have. Shield! Shield going down on the left there.
I see it. I don't think it's going to matter, though. They're running right into the fire.
No, that shield isn't really going to matter. Oh, look at the fire, though!
Oh, it's killing everything. And that missile, too? And that is a very cheeky mobile beacon, just pulling the crawlers and the sledgehammers back so that the balls and everything go further into the fire.
Yeah, I like that.
That is some tech shit right there.
That was really cool. Good use of the bait mobile beacon.
At last, they're still walking into the fire. Rest in peace, Fangs.
Meanwhile, mobile beacon used in a different way from Fungi, who sent over 2 squads of crawlers, I think, to assist their teammate, to assist Rick.
Yeah, 2 crawlers.
They're gonna get the tower now, but is there any AA to get the birds? Mustangs are not on the right team.
Oh, that's an...
Oh no, there's Mustangs.
They're getting sniped off by the extended range arc lights, though. It's
Yeah.
not looking good. It's not looking good for red team.
And Fungi's towers got taken out at home right as their like relief Mustangs were getting into the area to fight the Wasp, so it didn't work out very well for them at all.
Yeah. I also see a destroyed melting point over on Fungi's side, so they got that improved melting point, but it didn't seem like it.
Oh, we missed
helped
it.
too much there.
Hey, this is pretty bloody. Hey, for only one side here, like blue is not been touched yet. Red really is going to turn us around in round 4. Like, it's not looking good for them. Half health.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
Okay, we got ER sledges for Fungi. Doesn't Rick love the super sledges? Isn't this their pick?
What did they pick? Oh, they still haven't finished.
I think they picked
What
now.
did they pick up?
Another. So,
Steel balls?
So check this out. They're doing the thing that Bounty mentioned in chat last time, which I was like, that's a good idea. Both of Team Blue picked up Incendiary, but they're doing it back to back. Look. So, so now I think Arakasi is putting the fire down for Meth, and Meth's doing the exact same bait backwards trick. That's cool.
They are Arakasi's team, Menfem Arakasi. They are in sync right now. They are strategizing. Red team, Fungi sending those crawlers over again. Looks like 2 improved melting points. I don't know what these melting points are for.
Maybe because they just got the card, yeah. Like, I don't see it either. I don't see why you'd have melting points apart from you got a card and you want to get melting points. There's easier ways to kill arc lights.
Yeah. That is wrong for arc lights, and those look like arc lights that are set up to be carry arc lights, because I see elite marksman, I see charged shots. I think we're gonna see beefed up arc lights later in the future.
I do like the extended range sledgehammers staying just in front of the like 135 meter range melting points. That's nice. Not enough though, it doesn't look like, because yeah, like these MPs are just not effective at all, and that's a big blunder. That's a lot of money.
They're improved melting points too, so they're also 500 a pop. That's a
oh my god.
That's been invested in.
Meanwhile,
not really doing anything.
Meanwhile, things aren't going as good for blue on the left either. The Bulls actually get through and get the tower there. And they're going to get the right tower as well. So it's going to be a 1v1 resolution in the middle. Between, I mean, the Wasps are still here. It's kind of like one of those earlier rounds. Still some Storms. They're going to take those out first too.
I see anti-air in the Mustang, so that'll definitely help against the Wasps.
Oh, yeah.
Got the speed for to avoid the Stormcallers, but I'm worried about these tanks because these sledges are about to get taken out, I think, yeah. Or not sledges, the steel balls are about to get taken out, and now it's Mustangs versus sledges, and sledges always win that fight most of the time. Yeah, but rest in peace, Mustang. Those Mustangs are gone.
Yeah, and then hit in the back by the other Mustangs as well. Okay, well, it's last night on the concrete map here. It's Ricochet and Fungi really need to pull something out here, or it's a clean sweep.
Photon emission for 3 players. Still waiting on Arakasi. That was a pretty fast pick, too.
Yeah, people like their Photon.
Photon's powerful.
And maybe some people are sick of getting set on fire or something.
And Photon. Photon all around. It's going to be a very glowy match.
I think it has to be all about what does Fungi do, because Fungi needs to help the team out a bit more here. Those MPs, not hot. Such a big setback for the economy. You have to be really inventive here, I think, as Fungi, to like make your army effective again, considering how much you've invested into them. Unfortunately, instead of being inventive, we're just going for... You didn't hear that, right? No, no one heard that. Good. Going for energy diffraction onto the MPs instead. We've seen before that we don't really love energy diffraction. I guess this is the place for it, but... Yeah.
It feels like you're just trying to fix a fuck up.
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, like, it's still not great, and you're just putting more money down the rabbit hole trying to fix your fuck up.
I also see Fungi has picked up Missile Interceptor on their Mustangs.
Ooh. Oh.
Which, what for?
Ooh. What? That is odd. There's one unit of Storms. Hang on, there's one unit of Storms. No, there's 2 units of Storms. There are Storms.
Yeah, but also that, I mean,
yeah.
No, I don't like Missile Interceptors on Mustangs.
I don't love it either.
I mean, I guess there is a purpose, but I don't like it. I really don't like it.
I think it's hard to really like Mustang Missile Interception when Sea-Wiz Towers exist as well and are just so much better at the job. Like, you can already see, like, where are the Mustangs with Missile Interception? Are they all dead to missiles?
They got murdered by all the arc lights.
Oh, ER arc lights and charge shot are just dead. That is not a good showing for Fungai's side there. Total out of the game there. And it's all down to Rick here. But I don't know if Rick's got what it takes to clean this particular round up. Looking bad in round 5.
Yeah, I think this might be it. I think this might be it for blue team. Oh, they're running straight. Oh, their units are running straight into the missile too. They will get the tower though. They will get a tower.
Arakasi bought the extended range tower upgrade this round as well, really going for that kill shot. Very powerful arc lights.
Especially not versus these charge shot arc lights. I don't think they got what it takes.
Is that enough health to finish them?
Charge shot arc lights, surprisingly very good against steel balls and sledges.
That's it. GG. Mephansterus and Arakasi. Clean sweep against Ricochet and Fungi there. Good games. Well done, GG. We've really seen a whole variation, a whole variety of matches today, I think. Like, I don't think we've seen any team do nothing but good or nothing but bad. It's been cool. It's been great to see the round robin work.
I'm happy. I'm really happy about that.
Alright, are there any other matches still on the way?
Wait, what? Oh no, there we go. I think. No, my client's still pooping. Nope, I'm back. Crabs versus Goff is still ongoing.
Let's have a look.
Let's have a look. This is when the political talk is supposed to happen.
Is it?
It's round 9.
Oh, yeah, but we already fucked up, so now it has to be the no politics, just like Metal Gear Solid around.
I see 3 fortresses in anti-air. I see Vulcans. I see more fortresses. Oh my god, there are fortresses everywhere.
Okay, and what do you think that means in relation to U.S. foreign policy? No, but...
I think,
Gonna keep you on your toes, Starbun! Gonna keep you on your toes! Looks like that's the GG already. So that's the last word on this round. That's a lot of fortresses though, damn. I need like the political compass meme of like the 4 colored square corners, but it's like the teams of this tournament. GG to Paladin of Arlisle when crabs come off. For losing, sorry. GG to Captain Zaku and Go for the Grave for winning.
Wow! So rude!
I didn't realize they...
better than this.
I didn't realize they lost. I was just trying to fix my fuck up. It was... Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I really thought they won. I'm sorry. I just got here. It's not fair. I've been in this match for like 30 seconds. Great Great job, everyone. Great job, everyone. We all love to see it. Round 10. It's time
round
for...
10, last round. Last round.
It's round 10. This is why when you watch professional casting, like, they have ad breaks. And that's because people need to come in and, like, cool the casters down, pour water on them, you know, just get them ready for the next round, air them out a bit. We don't get that. We've been going non-stop for 5 hours, and it's getting crazy around here. You know, we can't go much longer.
Well, luckily, this is the last round, so it's almost over. We've got Arakasi versus Krabs, and we've got Goff versus Inkerdon. I do believe last round was the last round for Ricochet and my brain's dying for Ricochet and Fungi. So Ricochet, Fungi, that was a good game. I hope y'all had fun.
GG, and we will soon reveal the final scores, because nobody in chat has been counting them, and no one knows. So... Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, chat! So, who are we watching, Starbright?
Who did we? Did we watch Goff versus Krabs last time, or did we watch Gof? Oh, not Arakasi versus Krabs, or did we watch Gof versus Incredon?
Well, apparently, according to chat, Gof just secured the win. Gof's team has the points, according to chat. I mean, they're not running the damn thing, but they say so. Is there a match we can watch here that is for second place? Like, who do we have to watch to see who's trying to secure a place, basically?
Let's see here. We would have to watch...
Apparently, both matches will determine second place. Though Bounty says Arakasi game? And I don't think Bounty's ever been wrong in their life, so I don't know.
Yeah, both games will determine second place. Mobster for Goff's team, win or lose, they are top dog.
Okay, well I guess watch the other match then.
Yeah, let's watch the other match. Let's Spin Cycle and Arakasi versus Krabs.
Okay, Arakasi versus Krabs. So these people are fighting for a place, right?
Yeah, they're fighting for a place, I think. Hang on, let me get the folks in the room, and I can go check then.
So Incredon needs to win. Incredon's team needs to win. Arakasi's team needs to lose, and Incredon's team needs to win. Both need to be true for Incredon to take second place. Okay. Alright, so Arakasi defending their second place here, as I understand it.
It seems to be the case, yes.
Alright.
Golf and Incredon, y'all can get your lobby started, and go whenever you're ready.
Alright, let's see this. What strategies will we see in this, the eclectic round 10 of the round robin tournament? I can't even imagine. What do you think we're going to see? Call it.
Call it? Mass wasps. Absolutely.
Mass
wasps
wasps.
and mass war factories.
No one has been brave enough to do mass wasps, but there was a mass war factory round at least once, so that was brave. Oh, it says that in the chat, Arakasi has become a combatant. I've never noticed it words it that way before. It's very, like, ominous. It's very serious. I want that in my chat. Like, I want people to show up and, like, I tell a bad joke and just, like, start flashing up status messages. Like, Arakasi has become a combatant. Incredon has become a combatant.
Surprise! It's a 2v2v2. We're teaming up, and we are coming in with 3 war factories apiece.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. Special mode, you all start with war factories, but they keep their health persistent between each round. That makes no sense. That wouldn't work.
I see Giant Spec from Krabs, so I'm excited to see what he does with that.
Let's see some Rocket Fist Force, that's what I think we need to see. Is there any unit we haven't seen this tournament? I think we've seen everything played.
Let's see, we've seen Crawlers, we've seen Fangs, we've seen Arclights, we've seen Marksmen, we've seen Arclights, we've seen Sledges, Mustangs, Balls, we've seen Rhinos, we've seen Hackers, Stormcallers, Phoenixes, we've seen Wasps, we've seen Overlords. Yeah, no, we've seen everything.
Let them not say that Mechbellum be not balanced for it be. We've seen every unit used, and dare I say used effectively at some point or another in this tournament. That's pretty cool.
Ah, that's why I really like this game.
It's a great game. I don't play it that much anymore, but it's a great game.
I'm seeing aggressive posturing from Krabs. I see very far front deployed Fangs.
Yes, in column. Now that is interesting. In column against Stormcallers too. I don't know if I love it.
I think they're slightly better in column versus Stormcallers because they're all attacking the front rather than the back.
Hmm.
But I mean, it's Fangs versus Stormcallers. I think it's fucked either way.
Yeah, that is also true. But it's like a very tight formation too. I wonder what the plan is here from Krabs.
Yeah, I wonder what the plan is. There too. Over on the right side, though, Arakasi once again going for an aggressive posture, classic ball crawl aggression.
Takes out the tower nice and quick. Classic Arakasi raid.
Back on the left side, I mean, Krabs is pushing through.
Yeah, Krabs
The
is making
Phoenixes
it.
are definitely helping too.
You're right. I mean, those Fangs are still alive against 2 units of Storms. That's pretty impressive. I guess the column thing must be pretty decent.
Look at them dodge all of those missiles. Oh my god.
That's pretty cool.
Oh my god, the hero Fangs.
Arakasi's yumming eating marksman, apparently.
Krabs, are you listening to the stream?
Hmm?
Be in
No.
the fucking stream.
No. Krabs is talking about, Arakasi. You missed Arakasi's
okay.
message of yummy marksman loot. Level 3 marksman. The players have devolved in round 10, just like we devolved. The players have devolved into public chatting each other, as you can see. Like, they just showed up in mid and someone got first blooded before the creep line showed up. They're talking trash now. We love to see it.
I hate that I understand what you just said. I hate it. Arakasi and Mem both pick up nano repair kits.
Okay. Now, were they the giant specialists, or was that Krabs, I think?
No, that was Krabs with the giant spec.
Yeah, you gotta see.
There we go, Krabs took a giant spec.
Yeah, you gotta see the nano repair of the giant spec pick, I think. Nano repair is just so good with giants.
Yeah. I think Paladin skipped? I
Yeah.
don't see anything showing up for them.
Yeah, Paladin skipped. Paladin's got a... No, that's... No, yeah, that is Paladin. Paladin's got 5 arc lights. I like to see a big, strong arc light line like that. It'll be good to deal with the mass amount of crawlers, too. It's just crawlers and bowls for Arakasi. I mean, an air unit would do, too.
Composition.
Yeah, no, it is, it is.
I see a flank coming in for Arakasi, though.
Yeah, going for the true form of the aggression, which is you've got to turn it into a flank and encircle with the box.
I'm just waiting to see the arc lights. Well, not the arc lights, the phoenixes to turn it into arc jets.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, some air is needed on this side of the battlefield to just, like, deal with the fact that there's very little anti-air going on. You can see the bulls meeting and mixing in the middle there. But the level 2 bulls are doing a little bit better. And with the crawler chapping there on the tower going down, it's going to look pretty good for Arakasi, I think. Meanwhile, what's going on the left?
The birds are... Oh no, the birds aren't winning it this time. They got sniped off on the left side. There's one Phoenix left remaining, but it looks like... Ooh, tower...
The
tower?
storms are doing a lot of damage.
They are.
And I think that...
It's just a Phoenix versus...
Yeah.
I think the crawlers might get in the way. The sniper is going to get that Phoenix nice and easy.
Yeah, Marksman gets the Phoenix. So it's a blue v red from left to right now. No, wait, no it isn't, because Arakasi's actually winning. It's just this arc light on a hero mission. But that's it. Blue sweep, actually. Won both their sides.
Gets the tower, though. I wonder if they get XP, or if because they died before the shot landed, they don't get it.
I don't know. They made the XP so little, though. It's kind of insignificant now. It's like 100 XP. It's tiny.
Subsidized
Whoa.
Mustangs across the board. Oh my goodness.
Everybody wants Mustangs, apparently.
Seeing a lot of Mustangs this tournament.
They're a strong unit. They are very frightening. 3
oh my god,
units.
and Memph gets 3 of them.
Yeah.
Just immediately drops 3 Mustangs.
Oh, Bounty says if you die before the shot lands, you don't get XP. Someone's tested it. There you go. Good to know. Everyone picked up Mustang, but not everyone bought Mustangs. It's just...
Crab's got an Overlord.
Yeah, Crab's got an Overlord instead of any Mustangs, so I guess it's for later. Everyone else actually did buy some Mustangs by the look of it. So prepare to see a lot more Tracers.
Oh, I see a flank Rhino though. Is that Arakasi Rhino spec? They are.
Yeah.
That right level 2 Rhino is gonna do work. If everything else has been doing work, this level 2 Rhino is gonna absolutely rampage for Paladin's formation.
This Overlord too, I think. Tower already goes down for left red, but it'll wear off, and the Overlord's going to do some good damage here. As long as that level 2 marksman doesn't get him too quick. They won't now that the tower is down for left blue. That Overlord's gonna be able to clean up everything on the left side, and I think take it to a victory for left on the red battlefield. I mean, red on the left battlefield. However, oh man.
Barely though. They still got a bunch of Mustangs to contend with.
Oh yeah, and, never mind. I didn't see the whole right side of that battle. It's very blue-sided.
And Blue's about to get Red's tower on the left side too, so I think that's a dead Overlord.
Oh, definitely. And then meanwhile on the other side, Blue wins again. Rhino and Bulls taking out the Arclight. Clean again for Meph and Arakasi. Remember, Arakasi is fighting to keep that second place. Gotta win, just in case Incredon wins, if Mephan and Arakasi want to keep their second place in the tournament. So, fighting hard here to try and keep themselves as the runner-ups.
Subsidized balls, Crab skips, Memph picks up a senior attack specialist, and Arakasi picks up strike specialist. So yeah, Arakasi is committing to that flank, I think, turning that into that classic L that we saw in that first tournament.
Classic L move against Paladin of Arlisle. Yeah, Blue's looking pretty good right now. It's only round 4, and I wouldn't say... I mean, it's dominant in how many units have been left, but I wouldn't say that it seems unwinnable or unturnable around. I definitely think Arlisle in particular can probably do something to turn this back around. And certainly Crabs as well, I suppose. It does seem like it's kind of close, at least on one side. It wasn't very close for Crabs on the other side of the battle over here on their right flank. But now you've got a Nano Repair Fort and an Overlord there. It might just be okay for Crabs now, we'll see.
Just maybe. I would like to see Charge Shot on the Arclights for Argyle. Yeah. I'm not kidding when I say Charge Shot Arclights can actually ruin Steel Balls pretty badly, but you need that extra firepower.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
It's just not enough damage.
And it isn't right now, as you can see, just not doing anything against the Bulls. Meanwhile, on the left battle, that Nano Repair 4 is immortal, essentially, and it's tanking for the Overlord really well. A nice 1-2 combo of giants working with each other there. And things very different. Crab looking way better in that fight. Back on the right, though, yeah, Paladin and Arlisle looking a lot better now, because those Bulls coming in from the back right, where they've dealt with the flank, now encircling with the Arclights, and Red's gonna take it this time, I think. Check it out. Nice turnaround.
Howdy-ho!
Yahoo indeed, Starbright. That is a nice turnaround there.
Krabs' Phoenixes on the left side even have time to take out Memph's Sea-Wiz.
Oh, that's a nice pickup too. That's 100 down. And the Sea-Wizzes are important because even though there's no storms, guys, Sea-Wizzes do stop Overlord shots, so it's important to take those out.
So they don't do it as well as they don't kill Overlord missiles as well as Stormcaller missiles because they are faster. But I mean, something is still something.
Yep. Very interesting. Suddenly, Blue went from near mint condition to being less health than Team Red. So very nice turnaround from both of the players. Both Crabs and Arlisle suddenly just turned it around and won their own 1v1s equally. That's great to see. They've got to keep it up. They've got to keep it up, though. I want to see how Meph and Aki will respond.
I see Acid on the right side on Argyle and Arakasi's side. I would like to see that Acid just a little bit closer to Argyle's side. I
agree. It's just, it doesn't feel like it's forward enough considering the balls there. But I suppose the Acid also does last, but it feels like it's no skin off your nose, it just plays a little bit forward.
Yeah. Like, your crawlers up there are basically there to die. You don't care if they get hit or not.
Yeah.
And also, Arakasi has speed specialists, so those Mustangs and just all of that is going to be zooming. Oh, he does put oil there though, so that might be something.
All right, there goes the Acid down now. The Bulls do move out of it immediately, unfortunately. So it doesn't do a ton there. And Arlisle still has that huge flanking force that comes in afterwards, flank defense force that comes in afterwards.
But there's a Arakasi has some flank balls on the left flank though, takes out the tower, and now Argyle is in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, that was a really nice raid that turned the tides there, and yeah, now Arakasi cleaning up once more. So a quick little moment of red on top, suddenly dashed again. You can see over on the other side, it's looking kind of similar. Whatever Blue did, Krabs' fort and Overlord pair got taken out. Towers are going down now. And it's just going to be, can this Overlord handle those Mustangs?
Not great Not looking great for blue team. Or for red team.
Can the Mustangs do it here? They've got a good bit of damage. It's only level 1 Overlord. I think it's even in the bag.
Yeah, I think they've got it quite easy.
Big punches going left and right here now. It's round 5, and this could end in the next round. Team Red could go down in a heartbeat here.
It's very swingy. It's very swingy.
Yeah. Amp cores and barriers.
Amplifying core from everyone. Almost immediately. Arakasi gets picked. Arakasi picks... What was that?
Senior specialist, yeah. And the other... It was 2 amp cores, and someone got the barrier item, actually.
Was it... What? Did they get a barrier? Oh, so they did.
Yeah, it just looks similar. That was Arlyle got the barrier, and they're putting on a Vulcan they just picked up. Now, that's an interesting pickup. Especially because that oil will now be lit on fire.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's exactly why they got the Vulcan.
Now, the bulls won't really care about that, especially the nano repair bull, but maybe the acid will... I think the acid nullifies, but the bulls aren't going to stay in the acid is the problem. Again, that problem of like, that acid just needs to be a little bit further up.
Yeah, I think though. I think it'll still help primarily with the crawlers, because if Argyle's units can focus fire on those steel balls, then I think Argyle has got it good. I think.
Meanwhile, on the other side, check out all these overlords for crabs.
Oh my god, there are so many overlords.
There really is a lot. The fort, did the fort get recycled or is it dead already?
I think it got recycled. I don't see a corpse.
I don't see a corpse either, and I just see a lot of death. Like, the overlords are doing a lot of damage here. Devastation onto the blue line. That's going to be an easy win for them, it seems, this time around. Let's look over to the right. Not a lot left after the fire buff.
Split. I think Arakasi might have this, but it's not a decisive victory.
No. No, I don't think anyone's losing this round from what's going to be left afterwards. It's always that flank defense force coming in nice and mint condition. Now fighting the enemy balls, who have nano repair, don't forget. One goes down. But that'll be it, I think. They just don't have anything else other than their own balls, and they're all gone now to take out the level 4 ones. Level 5, I'm sorry,
yeah.
About to be level 6.
Red team, Krabs has got a lot of overlords coming to save the day, though, so Red has got this in the bag right now.
Yeah, birds are real.
Oh my god, bird on bird violence, you hate to see it.
I watch that on YouTube all the time. I don't, but someone probably does. There's probably someone who watched like bird fights compilation 24 hours, I don't know.
Who the fuck has 24 hours of footage of birds fighting each other?
It's a compilation, Starbun. It's just like content demons, like stealing other people's bird fighting content that they worked hard on and just putting it into like a soulless mega mix, you know?
Crabs with tank production. Yeah. Wasp swarm from Mem and Paladin.
Lots of wasps.
Wasp for everyone. I do love to see it.
We do love to see this many wasps. I was worried that Team Red could be the ones to get knocked out and socked out last time, but actually, with Blue taken down so low, it's really anyone's game now. I think this could be the deciding round.
Another oil. Is this, whose oil is that?
Well, it looks like it's red.
Yeah, no, red's oil, but... Oh, no! Crab. That was Krabs' oil the last time.
Right.
And now, an Argal has now picked up his own oil and basically dropped it in the same place, hoping for a repeat of last round.
They're chaining it, yeah, just like the Incendiary in the last match.
Advanced strategies.
Well, yeah, that fort indeed got recycled. There's just a lot of overlords on the field for Krabs over there versus Meth. I think Arakasi needs to get inventive here and just have a big decisive win to carry in against Krabs, but that's hard when Arakasi's army is so balls and therefore ground heavy, while Krabs is so air heavy. It's a tough 2v2 to win.
I do see something they're doing though. Blue team is putting both their Wasp columns in Krabs' rear. And Krabs only has a single unit of Wasps defending. I think that's gonna be it.
That's gonna be towers down, yeah.
I think that's going to kill Krabs.
Yeah, they take out the defenders, and they're going to get simultaneously both towers at once. That's going to be 18 seconds of debuff for Crabs. But...
Oh, but they take... Crabs takes out the tower too.
Yep, so that's 9 seconds of debuff for Blue, but Crabs is going to be debuffed for 9 seconds longer after that. But is there anything left by then? It looks like Blue's already been wiped out before the towers really came into play.
Yeah, it does look like that. On the right side, we got a repeat of what happened last round. Balls clean up that main force, and then they go left while the flank force just kind of gets left behind.
Yeah, and there might be a hope to kill the Overlords if these Phoenix were going to live, but they're not. They're all going to die to the Mustangs, I think. If any of these Phoenixes could live...
I don't think they're going to die to the Mustangs. Nah, there's not enough Mustangs. But I think they are going to get bruised enough that they're not going to be able to push through all of these Overlords and Phoenixes and Mustangs. There's just too much, I think.
Especially because that Phoenix, as it's going at 44 miles a second, it's going to leave the Overlord behind.
There's a GG's being called.
Yeah, I think they're right to do it.
And, Arakasi's stuff is able to shoot through the shield because that's their shield. I love seeing that.
And that's it. GG. Blue takes a beating, and that's exciting because Crabs and Arlyle taking out Mephanstress and Arakasi means that there is a chance for Incredon to take second, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Is their match still going?
I don't know. Let me go check.
It seems to be going. I'm going to join it.
Yeah, let's go.
So this one should be for all the marbles. Incredon needs to win this match to take second... Oh no. To take second place. Oh, you see...
Oh no, it's happening again. It's happening again. I see a war factory. 2 war factories. 3 war factories.
3 war factories on the left battlefield. It's always happening like this. It's crazy. Tower's gone down already. EMP, laser balls. What level is that, Rhino? It's level 3. Phoenixes, the war factories are going down for Team Blue. Having a factory fight here. No, factories, stop fighting each other. Fight the factory owners. Unfortunately, the red factory goes down. On the right side, meanwhile, there's just like a whole mess of Phoenixes. Which look really dominant with their energy shields. Looks like they're going to go all the way. Nothing but Stormcallers and a few Phoenixes to oppose them. And it's just a level 2 War Factory on the left with its Phoenixes coming over to try and stop a whole mess of Phoenixes for the right. It's going to be a real air battle.
Ah, and that EMP turned off... Red's Phoenixes over there had EMP, so they turned off that War Factory for quite a long time. That's like at least like maybe that's like 2 or 3 Phoenixes that didn't get built. Doesn't seem to matter though because they won that round.
Yeah, I missed it. The Phoenixes are actually on the same team there. Another War Factory is bought over here for So Salty Salt. The team has synced up. We might be in the last round of this, folks, as we come in here. Incredon and Salty need to beat Goth the Great and Zaku, who are the tournament winners, so that Incredon and Salty can take second place. It's a lot of Phoenixes. That's a level 3 War Factory here. Incredon v Goth. Trying to take this home.
Incredon has found a new battleship. The land battleship.
There's like a mobile beacon raid of Bulls and Mustangs trying to take the tower out again. There's a lot going on here. I gotta watch these factories. EMP again. The factory is taken out by EMP. Ion Beam probably could have been placed better, but it still does a bunch of damage to the enemy War Factory. It might get taken out before it gets any units out. The factories are fighting. That's gonna be it.
And yeah, no, that War Factory is gonna get taken out before it can build anything.
Yep, and the Phoenix cover that War Factory on the left is putting out covers its factory from what was trying to kill it. That Rhino is trying to get it. Oh, it's gonna get it. Oh no! And the Bulls raid takes them out. Really nice use of the mobile beacon Bulls there. Not only gets the tower, but the factory as well. Exquisitely done. Mustangs opening up the Phoenixes. You better hope Blue's doing alright on the right.
Blue is doing pretty good on the right. There is a lot of Phoenixes. That War Factory has been pumping those out non-stop. It was not stopped.
That's a lot of jets.
Yeah, it's Red on that side only has a pair of Phoenixes, but they do have extended range. So maybe, because they are getting good shots on that War Factory. But now the tower's taken out. And I don't know if they got this.
And the Phoenixes for Incredon on the left managed to live and kill the Mustangs even after their mother base was destroyed. Once again, meeting in the middle here is, I think this is it?
Yeah, down goes the Phoenix. I can't stop this War
Air
Factory
gamed!
anymore.
That's it! GG!
Do it. That is it!
And once again, Incredon, with their teammates or Salty Soul, solidifying, if they don't come first, they will always come second. Incredon, I think, just took the second place of the tournament once more. Though I'll wait to hear your official points tally up. I think we might have just had our second place.
Posse... Wait, who won the actual match you watched?
Arakasi lost.
Arakasi
The one we just watched.
Yeah.
Whoever took what placing, I think you gotta hand it to Incredon and Salt too, because at the halfway point they were like 1 win, and I think they just like won all their matches on the back half.
Okay, I have the final standings. Oh, whoa, okay, hang on.
I gotta say, I love that Salt and Incredon just won that by going mass War Factory, by the way.
Yeah, that was great. I am pleased to see the War Factory gaming. Okay, final results are in. Winning with a 6-2 match score. Mobsters, that is Goff and Zaku in first place.
Congratulations.
Second place. Yeah, congratulations, Goff. I hope y'all had fun. Oh, wait, hang on.
Oh?
What? Oh, no. Spin Cycle, Arakasi and Memph actually eke out past Incredon for second place because they won their match against versus Incredon.
Wait, what? Was the count wrong?
No, they're both 4-4, but Arakasi's team won their game versus Incredon, so the tiebreaker is in their favor.
Oh, damn. Man, we hyped you all up, but in the end, it didn't even matter?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, well, you're running the tournament. I believe you.
And tied for fourth place is Krabs and Arakasi, or not Arakasi, Krabs and Ricochet. Well, with a 3-5 record.
There's a lot of ties going around.
A lot of ties going around, yeah. Good games, everyone.
Good games, everyone. What I'm hearing is we have 1 first place team, 2 second place teams, and 2 third place teams.
Sure, we can do that.
The producer in my ear is telling me that that's not how that works. No, I just wanted to go for the high score as the end of the tournament of our awkward silence. I think we nailed it. I think that was the longest one.
You little shit!
Anyway, whoever won, everybody won. But
yeah, ultimately, I run these because I want to bring the community together, and I want our community to have fun playing games with each other. So I hope all of you had a lot of fun playing in this tournament today. I had a great time watching, and I had a great time casting. This was very much a surprise, but I enjoyed my time. Thank you, Beagle, so much for having me here.
No, thank you for organizing the tournament. Thanks for casting with me. I wasn't expecting the cast of you today, but it turned out great. You did a great job. You stepped up, and it was a lot of fun. I think we had a lot of fun. And thanks to the players for doing such a good job of playing. I think all of the matches were fun to watch today. They were really exciting. We got to see every unit. A lot of different strategies. It was awesome.
Great match from everyone. Great matches from everyone.
Yeah, really
Thank
fun.
You. Thank you so much, Beagle. Thank you so much, my participants. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired too. No more final words?
My brain is mush.
Yeah, I think everybody's ready for like a cat nap in the sun after that, but that was fun. Alright, well, unless you got any other final words, GG, Starbun. Thank you very much for running this.
Yeah, no, and thank you for having me. It's always a pleasure to run these and to hang out with the community that I love so much. I will I'm gonna be planning the next Mechbellum tournament sometime in the next month and a half, maybe. It's gonna be Pandemonium. I've got Pandemonium lined up.
Nice. Alright, great. We look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Alright. Good night, Beagle. Good night, chats. Y'all have a wonderful evening and/or day and/or afternoon, depending on your time zone.
Good night. Have a good one. Thank you very much. Alright. GG, everyone. My brain is mush, too. I need to drink. I need to eat. I need to refill my fluids. I ran out of the nuggets halfway through the stream. But they were pretty good. Oh, man. That sauce is pretty good. It was a great tourney. I hope you all enjoyed it. We have a lot of tournaments around here lately. Warshammer, Mechbellum. I think we need to do a Red Alert 2 tournament. Where'd that come from, Beagle? I think we need to have a Red Alert 2 tournament. I think we need to have a Red Alert 2 multiplayer tournament. I think that's true. Hydrate, need something cooked, not processed. Hug your wife, dog, cat, goat. In that order. Alright. I'm gonna thank my subs and dubs. I'm gonna raid him and get out of here, so hang on. Arofan, 4-month sub. Quitoria, 17-month sub. Arofan, why'd you give me a frowny face when you subscribed for 4 months? Did I say something mean about you? Quitoria, 17-month sub. Pimpledorf gifted the sub to Starbright Forever. Thank you for the gift sub to Starbright Pimpledorf. Appreciate it. Ghost Wizards, 15-month sub. Spaghetti Time, 85, 59 months. Thank you also very much. Check my Ko-fi out. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. I don't think we need any Ko-fi logs ins today. Whew! So I'm just gonna raid you. I'm gonna get immediately out of here. I need to rest my voice. That was a lot. Whew. Alright. Eggs is playing Dark and Darker. Arvis is playing Civ. Momentary is playing Warno. G-Forced on Tarkov. And Euchre on Baldur's Gate 3. Who do you want to Baldur's Gate C? Who do you want to raid to? Who are we gonna go and watch? Shout it out! I'm sure at this point one of you must care where we go on a raid, right? At least one of you must want to see at least one of those people. Right? 185 viewers. Someone's gonna say a name. Someone's gonna say a name. Here we go. Give Mama some hugs. Done. Notably, no one ever wants to pick who to raid. Braska says eggs, but it's too late. Too late. Momo was said first. We're going to Momentary. So, go see Momentary Temporary playing Warno. I will see you all tomorrow, right? Yeah. Is tomorrow... Has the weekend gone by already? It has. Tomorrow is the end of my streaming weekend already. It's gone by fast, honestly. I think that's because the first day was like a not really day because it was spent on finishing Baldur's Gate, basically. So we have another day tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for more. It's either going to be Long War or Rose Sigma is what I'm planning right now. So some variant of XCOM should be on tomorrow. Maybe some Rose Sigma, we'll see. Yeah, hi SW, if you're here to kill the stream again, what's up, my friend? Are you going to do another Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough? Oh shit, I didn't play my credits, shit. I gotta restart the raid, sorry. Log into the raid again. We may or may not, because I've siren-songed my jam, because she wanted to do another Baldur's Gate run immediately, but I've siren-songed her. I'm doing a role-playing game for her again. So I've got her doing that in text right now, so we might not be doing another Baldur's Gate run immediately, because we might be doing this instead. But we'll see. You'll probably see another one from us at some point. Just don't know when. But either way, catch you guys tomorrow for more games. Bye-bye, everyone. Have a good one. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.